and gentlemen, and lowlives, and people listening around the world. Welcome. We're live and direct here at Studio 689, Marsot Court, Suite B in Chula Vista, California.
Oh, yeah, put the whole thing out there.
One huevo's throw away from the border. As always, this episode and all things Emo Brown are brought to you by the wonderful entrepreneurial spirits, the folks over at Grasshopper. For all your medicinal, recreational, cannabis needs, make sure you make that card clack. Never interrupt me in these intros, please. Please don't do that. That's very rude, Barry. 20% off, make that card clack. See what you did? You threw me off, fool. God damn it, Barry.
My bad.
Not a problem, dog. Not a problem. Also brought to you by 3 Punk Ales. The best beer in all the world. Well, at least in Chula Vista. 3rd Avenue. At 259 3rd Avenue. We're the best weapon in 259 3rd Avenue.
Proven.
Make sure you go in there every Monday through Friday, Kiki. You'll have your opportunity to relax. You go every Monday through Friday from 12 to 5 p.m. Go ahead and jump on in. No need for a card. No need for anything. You get $5 pints, 12 to 5. You get $12 crowlers, 12 to 5. You get $40 4-pack of crowlers, 12 to 5. You get a 4-pack of any beer you'd like, $15 at 12 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Little Italy.
Italy.
I got to stop and say it now. You got so in my head about saying Little Italy.
I got my own head about it.
Little Italy.
Little Italy. It's a weird thing to say. It's just Little Italy.
And fuck it, Chula Vista too. Cruise down, make it happen, make that card clack. Oh, we're embarking upon the slow times right now. We'll let Kiki tell us all about that. Speaking of slow times, Albert Aguirre. Albert Aguirre, the man behind the face, which is Fabio Ortega behind the brand. That is Full Circle Group. For all your residential, commercial, real estate needs, do your thing. Do yourself a favor. Do your family a favor. Make sure you help your family out. Solidify your slice of the American pie, the American dream. Have yours, your own property. And I only go with Albert Aguirre. Damn, that was dope.
Yeah.
You had to go deep with that shit. Albert Aguirre, Albert Aguirre, Albert Aguirre. Fabio Ortega, Fabio Ortega, Fabio Ortega.
Oh, we're doing the 5 thing for everybody.
And we're going to go ahead and do Full Circle Group. Thank you guys. As always, Pinche Tío Bobby, Tribal Streetwear. Make sure you head on down to the lower left. Make that card collect. Get that money's back. Get all the stuff. I need to go down there. I need to buy some new stuff. I might go down there today, actually. I'm going to head down there too. There's an event. He invited me to an event, so I want to see if that's still happening. And then I'll report back to you guys. Absolutely.
You can hit that spot right before Little Italy, you know?
Little Italy. SilkCloud.com. Use Emo30 for another tasty discount. Oh, it's coming. He's got an event coming up. El compita Isaac Ruiz, the head honcho CEO of Silk Cloud. He's going to be setting up another one of his little pop-up events down at the warehouse. And we were fortunate enough to be invited. Barry, take some things. Maybe take your guitar and play. Who knows? Maybe they need that kind of shit.
It did say they needed a Wonderwall guy.
I keep getting people sending me memes of Wonderwall.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you for that, Barry. Thank you for that. Shout out Ben Campos. Ben Campos. Success story, oddly enough. I was at the baseball fields, and I'll tell you more about that. So at the baseball fields this weekend, and some dude came up to me and it's like, hey, I went to your guy, Ben Campos, because you talk his name over and over and over, that I went online on Instagram and I went through him. He hasn't responded back. Ben Campos. Come on, guy. I'm over here trying to make magic happen for you. You got to pick up the phone and dial back. You got to send them a DM. Let's go, Ben Campos. Member roll call. Should we do this? Because I've been told that next week, Angel, camera on you, little weenie. I've been told that this guy... Right, yeah, you got a booger. That this guy is going to create the ultimate scroll that I've been waiting for, where the name of all of our patrons are going to be read right now. And I'm going to have your face be on there next week, just like that. And then go ahead and lift up your little left hand and scroll down.
Oh, down?
Yeah, but on the side, like where Plomero is, right there, and go down. All the names will be going down right there. Boom.
Here.
And it's going to start with Leticia Munguia, Marco Briones, El Felix, Hector Munguia, Ada Salvador, owner of Quetzal Foods, Go Jiru, Roman Partida Lopez. Now keep this shit on you, fool. I want people to get used to it. Like reading right there. Gerardo Alvarez, Ana Monge, Miguel Diaz, Dominic Lemiandri, Keenan Nibs, Pierre Brown. This motherfucker, they go on bike rides and he created like a 4-minute long video yesterday. I posted it. Because I ain't no clown, but I posted. That's a long-ass video, Pierre. Maybe cut it a little bit. El compa Darren Smith, Leslie Ramirez, Jose Ruiz, the Reverend Perez, Jesus Sevilla, Javier Vispo Alvarez, Robert, Melody Campbell, Monica, El Compaquilio, Stephanie Caran, Mikey Dole, Chris Garcia, and a partridge in a pear tree, plus 195 other names.
Woo!
You'll get them all next week. You'll get them all next week, bro. Are you ready for something like that?
I miss having like all of them read to me.
Yeah? Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, fuck yeah, because you go through there, you got little stories about everybody, but it's like, I get it. It's long now. Thank you guys, but it's long.
Fabian, Leah Burros, Luis Sendejas, Milo Por Vida, Ooh, I burped. And a hiccup. Have you ever done that, a burp and a hiccup?
At the same time? No,
Yeah.
don't you explode?
What's the most you've ever done? Have you ever burped, sneezed, hiccuped, and farted?
Yes.
At the
I've
same
done-
time?
It's the sneeze, fart, burp, or whatever at the same time.
That's a real thing?
Mm-hmm.
I once burped and sneezed at the same time, and I thought I was having a heart attack.
Your brain doesn't know how to process all the
I was
things.
like, what the fuck is going on? Matt! Oh, that's your boy. Fuck you, Matt.
Fuck you, Matt.
Fuck you, Matt. Stone Masters. I say dude a lot. Leah Smith. Zach
Yeah, that's that
Lippert.
guy.
Jonathan Munoz. Definitely not customs agent. Enrique Sevilla Villegas. Hillary Donick. That's 91X Hillary to you
some
guys.
respect on
Cristina
that,
de la Toba. Tapia. Chucky Monster. Yazzie Fresh. Some of these names are dope. Then there's Manuel de Casas. Delis Vilkelski. I always say his name like that because I don't know if that's how you truly say it.
Well, it is now.
Zealous
I think you've said it
Vilkelski.
enough times.
Surge One. Surge One sent me a message about a shirt. Guys. Plomero, pay attention. If you're a member and you have not gotten your card, please, pretty please, with a sherry on top, come into the warehouse. We have your cards here. We've tried mailing them out. For some reason, they get returned. So we have them here. Put it on your little note card. Look at that's what it looks like. Boom. Works for a lot of things. You can open boxes with that. You can. I've seen people chop a pinche carrot with that thing before.
Jimmy a door with it?
Some dude did a line of Perique with that. I'm not gonna say who, but it was rather impressive. It's impressive the things that you can do with the Emo Brown Social. It's even more impressive if you come to the warehouse and pick it up. Please,
Yeah.
please come in here. 689.
It's worth it. Come see the
Marsad Street,
studio.
Suite number B. Number B.
Number
Letter
B.
B. Letter B. Letter B.
Right.
Come on in. Letter
I'll let it
B,
fly.
bro. Letter B. Paulina for the people. Jess. Carlos Solorio. Gabriela Ledesma. Rodrigo Arancibia. Mariais. Javier Brito, a.k.a. El Flaco Wesaid. Tanya Torres. Is that your wife? That's right. Reggie Garcia. Jorge Gonzalez. Come in here. We're going to stop right there because that's a whole
Yeah, dude, that's
lot
what-
of action, bro.
We'll do one later, like a special one. where we
But
thank
yeah, so
everybody.
you promised me next week that's happening for us next week?
Yes, I will knock it out, and we'll have it for the Patreon members. We'll have the link figured out for you guys too. Just be kind of patient with us as we figure this out. You can figure
This
it out.
motherfucker said we.
This motherfucker said we.
We're figuring some shit out. Yeah, we.
Me and all the voices in my head.
You
Trust
told
me.
us that it was done this week, and we got all excited. And I sent the stream link out, and the stream link went out, and then like 17 people reached out to me and said, "Hey, it's not live. Hey, it's private. Is it live now? We're good."
We're live. We are public. And yeah, thank you guys for keeping.
What's up,
Steve in
chat?
the know. What up, chat?
Oh, people
we
in the
got,
chat?
Ranty with
Yeah.
Ramos said he has sneezed and sharted at the same time.
Okay.
I snarted.
Snarted.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, they have
That's,
they got
Schnarded.
terms
He
for
said
this.
That's
Schnarded.
crazy. That's a
Snarted,
crazy
sorry,
combo.
snarted.
Sounds like a He-Man character.
I'm happy he could figure out the link. It seemed like he was very upset. He sent me like 3 sentences telling me how he couldn't get in. Ranting, I'm happy you got in. Rate, review, subscribe to us. All of the things, especially YouTube. We're really trying to grow that thing. We're getting up there. I think we're close to 2,000 people now.
Damn.
I know.
That's
I
not
want,
bad.
I want 150,000 people.
Oh,
So
let's
let's make sure that
Everybody
happens.
tell a friend.
Yes. Well, Kiki's gonna tell all his people on OnlyFans that if they subscribe to the YouTube page, that he's gonna send them a picture of his little pinky toe. The
His
one that,
little Italy.
the little. Yeah, we need all of those people to jump on. Come on down. Hey, since people are asking, yes, we're going back to interviews on Thursday. This might be a surprise to you, Barry, because you're lazy and you don't want to be a part of it, but we're doing it on Thursdays. So that's where Caesar, I'm going to implore Caesar to jump in and hook me up with some people that we need to interview and bring on, all of the things. We did a shoot last week. We did a mini shoot of us going to a couple of local establishments.
We took a swing.
Yeah, we took a swing and we're like, okay, we like where it's going, but we're not quite there yet. So we restructured it, and now it's going to be its own segment, and it's going to be called what, Barry?
Emo Brown bites.
And you even created a graphic.
That is correct.
Is that graphic ready? It's close.
It's almost there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. You don't
I
seem
mean,
too confident.
the animation part is done, but I'm just I want to put like a little bit of music behind it, something.
Like what?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
I wanted it to look like Terrence and Phillip from South Park.
Yeah, you wanted the Canadian look.
Yeah, like.
but I went a little harder. I was like, fuck it. I can actually animate this mouth. It's like, janky. But
You can
it's-
do that shit?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's what I used to do for the 15-minute BJ. That was like the real thing back in the day. I had an animated podcast because I had so much time during COVID.
Rate, review, subscribe, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all of the things. Join our social club. It's pretty rad. You get a card that we hold on to here until you come pick it up. We have a lot of them.
We do have a lot of them.
We have a lot of them. We have a lot of shirts. We had to reorder some shirts.
Ben Campos.
Chicle said he's making a bunch of merch because we're going to be doing more pop-ups from now until the season is over. The season being the year.
Okay.
So that's coming. So don't you worry, man. We got good things going. Shout out to My Grito. Why? Because I haven't shouted them out in a while. I keep hearing like, are you still on My Grito? I think so. I think My Grito is still the label that houses us. We're big fans of them. Congratulations. They just had their 3-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Remind me.
Sounds right to me.
They had an anniversary, and it was up in L.A., and they had a couple of bands. MS Groove played, and then I believe Chicano Shuffle was there holding it down, and El Compa the Mind Buzz, El Gilly. So that prompted us to start communicating amongst ourselves and saying, hey, bro, let's do like a podcast where all of us interview each other and just like have fun. So we're going to go up. Maybe I'll take you with me. Definitely, I'll go. Hopefully you'll
I like
go.
to have fun.
Yeah, okay. So we'll go up. We'll go up to Chicano Shuffle, and then we'll do it there, and then we'll do the Mind Buzz, and then they're gonna come down and they're gonna do the podcast here with us.
Okay.
So it'll be fun. It'll be an intercambio. Like at the end of the game when like soccer players exchange their playeras, their jerseys, we're gonna do that shit. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them Kiki, and we'll see what kind of talent they have, and we'll take it from there.
I'll bring an extra Gravedigger shirt. Or something.
Oh, great digger. Backyard Boogie, October 14th, Saturday, October 14th, 8:30 in the morning. We're going to meet up at Three Punkeos on 3rd Avenue, Chula Vista at 8:30. The ride starts there, and it ends here at the warehouse. Well, you'll have burritos, we'll have coffee, we'll have donuts, we'll have music. We'll be celebrating Nora Vargas's birthday. Nora Vargas will be celebrating her birthday with us, and she'll be telling some of her people to come with us. So it should be a fun time. October 14th from 9 to 12, free for members, $10 for non-members. At this point, just become a member, fool.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be having a lot of cool shit coming up. The bike ride, again, it starts at 8:30 from 3 Punk on Chula Vista, celebrating Ms. Nora Vargas' birthday. That's right, county supervisor, chairman of the board.
She's the chairman of the board.
Nora Vargas, don't miss out. Music, food, brew, new merch. There's some cool merch, man. I don't know if I'm at liberty to say, but if you like City Connect colors,
Okay.
we didn't make that, but I'm just hoping you guys like City Connect colors.
They're nice.
They're good colors. They're fucking dope.
Actually, I don't know. I was not a big fan.
You're not a big fan?
Yeah, the City Connect jerseys didn't do it for me.
The mint or the pink?
Just the combination. You could have had one or the other, but like putting them together was just like, I don't know. It's a lot for the eyes.
Barry, you're wearing a shirt you wear every week, so
True.
I'm gonna.
I have like 4 shirts.
I'm going to forgive me if I don't listen to your critique on fashion.
Yeah.
You are no Joan Rivers, my friend.
Well, I
You
try.
are no.
I
Joan,
try.
you are no Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. I'll
No,
tell you
that's
that much right now. Music, food, brew, new merch, only at the Emo Brown Foundation here, 689 Marsot Court, Suite B, Chula Vista, 91911. Simple like a pimple. Simple like a pimple. My Grito. Emo Brown. All of the things. Kiki.
Yes, sir.
There you are.
Hello.
What's going on in the wonderful world of Three Punkales?
This week, we got hopefully we got the red getting brewed, a red ale.
What's this hopefully bullshit?
We still have full tanks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why? We haven't gotten our kegs yet?
No, we still haven't got them.
Oh, I think we're going to get them tomorrow.
That's what we're hoping for
Yeah.
this week.
There's a lot of hope in your voice. Let's start believing in things. Let's start believing in things.
I don't get the emails about that, so I don't know if they're coming or not. You guys do.
Yeah, I don't get them either.
Kevin does.
Yeah. Does he?
I think so. I think he's the one.
Tell us about Three Punk. You're boring me. Jesus Christ, fool.
We got the red ale getting brewed this week.
Do we have a name for it?
No, we had lost the name because Ronaldo's no longer on.
Ronaldo the Red. I came up with a name and I gave it to you guys. Don't you remember? I forgot. Oh, look. Right now while we're telling me about it, I'll hit you up.
So that we got that brewing this week. Hopefully we'll have, as long as that goes in motion, we'll have the session brewing next week.
What do we call the session beer?
What did we? Hops on. No. Small Hops Champion.
Small Hops Champion.
Yes, sir.
Brewed with our favorite Jiu-Jitsu Academy, 3rd Avenue Jiu-Jitsu.
No, wait, Chula Vista Jiu-Jitsu
That's
Club.
the one too. We love them all.
And then Saturday, obviously, we have the Oktoberfest event.
All
at,
right.
East Village. It's going to be blocked from Courtyard. The 4 blocks in a, I guess like in a plus sign.
Okay.
They're just getting blocked off. So a bunch of breweries, a bunch of beer.
Has it sold out yet? Is there still tickets?
No, there's still plenty of tickets, but we do have 10 tickets available for the Emo Brown members.
Okay, so what do we do to give it away? I want to go to this event because it's a bunch. It's cool breweries, and it's huge. I guess it's like a gigantic event going down in downtown Little Italy, and it's going
East Village.
I'm in love with Little Italy. For me, everything is just Little Italy. Downtown East Village, and how many blocks are they taking up?
4 blocks.
4 blocks, and you're gonna be getting a Stein.
Yeah, a Stein.
So how much does it cost to go in? Like 30 bills?
I think so.
You are useless today.
I don't know, bro. I got free tickets.
We got free tickets. We have
You
10
could have free tickets too.
We have 10 free tickets that we can give away.
Yes.
Sounds
10
like we
free
have 8
tickets
free
that we can
tickets
give away. How do we decide how we're going to give them away? Let's do it to the Patreon members first.
Yeah, if you're listening live.
Patreon members, if you're in the group chat and you are watching, what kind
and
of
you are
shoes,
21 or older.
What kind of shoes am I currently wearing? If you answer that correctly, we're going to give you a pair of tickets to this East Village Pinchy Oktoberfest. I need to go. I'm not a big fan of going to these events, but I'm down to go. What else you got for me, bro?
I think that's it for this week.
Yeah, we're not having any new beers coming out with cans, maybe.
Oh shit!
There you go.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, of course.
We got the Oktoberfest
Go
coming out this Friday.
We're releasing Oktoberfest already?
Yes.
Jesus Lord, dog.
Well,
Go
we
ahead.
almost
gotta have it
October.
for the Oktoberfest
Jeez.
event on Saturday.
We're like
We gotta
5
take
days
it to,
away.
We gotta take it to the event on Saturday. That's where we're gonna have Oktoberfest and Kill the Poor at the Oktoberfest event. And then we're
Don Fanucci is what I was trying to pull from
I
you,
was
bro.
bringing out. I said I got in the
Don
labels.
Fanucci,
for
the
Don
labels
Fanucci
will be arriving this week.
and the sock check.
I'm gonna have to replace them with somebody else from Three Punk Ales. If anyone at Three Punk Ales would like to come in and tell us what's going on this week at Three Punk Ales and jump in and just talk to us about it, by all means, that's awesome. My dude has one job on the couch today, and he's like, I don't know, that's it. He said literally 2 things. And I know we've got a lot more going on, bro. We've got Don Fanucci coming out with the labels. Oof. I'm going to send you the picture for the Don Fanucci labels right now so you can put it up later. We also have Sock Check coming out in 4-packs. So we got those labels coming in. So we're going to be releasing all of these, both locations, Little Italy, 3rd Avenue. Make sure you come in. All the things. I was trying to find the name of the red, but I guess I don't have it yet. Ni modo, bro. Así es el pedo.
I don't think we've come up
Así es
with
el
one yet.
pedo.
We
I'm
could do
excited.
like a naming contest.
I'm
Yeah, I was
okay.
about to say
Hey,
that. We
you
can do
want
that.
to?
you guys want to help us out. If you got anything good, doesn't mean we're going to use it. I don't even know why I'm saying we. I'm not part of this shit. They.
What kind of beer is it? Red
Red
IPA.
ale.
Red IPA.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a red IPA. We're not accepting Scene Red. We're not accepting Pinchy Ronaldo the Red.
No.
It's a red IPA. It's a big one. It's a big red IPA. I think it's like 6 point something percent.
7.
7%? 7% IPA. Red. Run with it. You could be in charge of naming this beer. And then we create a label and we will omit your name from there.
That is correct.
Because we do not pay royalties on this shit.
When is it coming out?
If it gets
About
brewed
3
this
weeks.
week,
Yeah,
it'll be
3
about
in
3
October?
weeks. Yeah.
What about Red Lobster?
Red Lobster. Fuck, there's gonna be a good one, man. We'll figure it out. We'll leave that to the creative people. And yes, if you name it, we will give you all of the props and all of the credits and probably as many 4-packs as you'd like. Just got to make sure that we choose it and we like it.
And as long as it's 1 4-pack.
That's kind of like cheating, fool. That's kind of like we're taking the responsibility off of us and just giving it to somebody else to figure out the name.
Yeah, we're letting
we
people
just make it
participate
fun.
in the process.
Algo rojo.
Engagement.
People
Algo
love
rojo.
participation.
Yes.
They love like helping out and doing shit.
El rojo, el rojito. I don't know. See, there's a
It's
bunch
gonna
of
pop
names.
out in our head like some point in this podcast. It's gonna blurt out. I'm sure it is.
Not the Hunt for Red October. That's lame. Ni pedo. So that's it. That's all you got for me, brother?
So yeah, I mean, for this week, that's all we got for the most part. It's been a slow week just because
This is the beginning of the.
brewer's out sick for the moment.
He's still sick, bro. Hey, COVID is a thing, bro.
Get better.
COVID is a thing. COVID is out there. I mean, I know a handful of people already that got COVID again. I thought I was gonna get it. I just got sick. I just got we all took tests in the house and I was tip top. Pero se andan enfermando la gente, bro. Do you know anybody who got COVID again?
Yeah, Josh with BJ's.
Oh, he got COVID too?
Right after we went to the Jodeci concert and everything.
He went to the Jodeci concert.
and
Look
then
at
that
you.
fool, the next day we were all at
Did
the
you bring your
brewery.
wristbands?
And we were all at the brewery and Nacho called him and he was like, nah, man. He's like, I tested positive for COVID. And then we all tested and we were all negative still. We're like, oh, fuck. All right.
The only time it's good to be negative.
Oh, yes. Negative.
Hey, did people answer?
No, not yet. I don't know.
Oh, no. Yeah, I got Vans, old school flag pattern Vans.
Okay, who said that?
Lucha. Rantier Ramos said checkboard Vans slip-ons.
All right.
He's actually right on.
All
Jose
right.
Lopez did win the tickets. He was the first one. He said Vans. We do have Red Foreman, which is a character.
Oh, that's a different 70s show.
That 70s show, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
dumbass.
it's too close to controversy, bro. That dude just got 30 years for raping people. We don't want to be affiliated with him.
That guy?
No,
One of the fools.
Hyde.
Hyde.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that dude's
Good
from
name,
RoboCop.
but Red Foreman is a good name. The Little Italy location has a big red door.
Red cups.
Red, oh Lord, Barry.
Great song, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Peachy Barry.
I gotta get a try.
Do you guys have your vaccines and all that shit for COVID, or what's it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The new one for the new variant?
No.
No. Is there a new one? Am I tripping? Am I creating
I don't
things?
think so.
Gotta collect them all.
Am I like Dr. Fauci right now? Am I just creating shit? Just throwing it out there?
I took the Johnson & Johnson and then the Moderna booster.
Okay. And do you feel fine?
I haven't caught it since I fucking...
You lost your hair and you lost your first fight, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know how fucking reliable that is.
But,
Side effects may be
I
losing
didn't-
your first
Yeah,
fight.
no, like ever since I took those two, like after the second dose, I've been around it and like people have tested positive and I've been tested negative, so...
Everyone in the house tasted negative. I don't know. I thought I had COVID like the first time it all happened. I don't think I got it. I tested like
You better
crazy.
knock on something.
Like one day I tested positive and the next day I tested negative. So I was like, wait a second, what kind of 24-hour COVID is this?
False positive.
I called into work. I say I got COVID. Stayed home for like 10 days. I'm finna do that shit again, playboy.
Dude, that was crazy. Remember that? They were like, if you know someone who knows someone who had COVID, stay home.
Dude, they were trying to get us to
"All
rat
right."
on people, man.
Yeah, I was just like, everybody I know's got COVID. I'm gonna stay home.
If let's just say worst case scenario, COVID comes back and it's just full board, like comes out hitting, swinging, doing all the things, and we go into shutdown again. The businesses that didn't get murked the first time around, oh my god, they're gonna get.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be bad for small
Do
businesses.
you think they could do
bro.
that again, though? Do you think they really shut everybody down?
Did you think they could do it the first
I
time?
didn't know they could do it.
Yeah,
but now that we
man.
all know it's a power they have, I think people are more watchful on that shit. Like,
Oh man, crazy
I
times.
think it would cause more division if that
yeah,
happened again.
more. We're pretty fucking divided already.
Yeah, but
man.
I
but
think-
imagine how, like, it'd be like,
yeah, it would
part
just
2.0, like,
yeah, it
be
would just set it
crazier.
off because people would hit their tipping point. Like they already hit their tipping
Hey,
point.
take it easy, Joe Rogan. We're
No, I'm
fucking-
just saying. I'm just saying, people they already hit their tipping point last time, so now they're just like.
I was just curious if
Going
businesses
off the
can
end.
survive. Like I'm thinking, like fuck, if we go into another COVID and we go shutdown status, that'll be tough. That'll be tough for any business to survive twice, bro. We survived the first time, the Alwood and the brewery, but now it's like I have a new baby in Little Italy. We got to make sure it survives. Ugh, ni lo mande Dios. Ojalá y no. But you never know, bro. These are things that are out of control.
It's true.
I took a flu shot and then I got the fucking flu. I never
Well,
get
yeah, that's
sick.
like what they give you, like a little
they
bit of
give
it,
you a
don't they?
little bit of
The flu shot works.
I didn't like that. That fucking ruined everything.
Yeah.
I-
You're like, I thought I was doing this to not get
Yeah,
this
I
shit.
took the flu shot and I was all happy. He's like, "Oh, we're not gonna get the flu. We're not gonna get the flu this season." Boom. 10 days later, bro, I got hit with the flu. Because normally you get the flu shot and you get the flu like.
Do you think it would have been worse? Like you would have caught the flu still, but you didn't have the shot, so it would like
I don't know.
anything like that.
I don't know how that works, fool.
Me neither.
I don't know. I barely know how to spit in a little fucking tube to find out what my fucking ancestry was. That shit was hard enough. And now you're trying to stick a fucking Q-tip all the way up my nose and tickle my membranes, bro. No mames, es otro pedo. Let's just hope everyone is healthy. Let's just hope that nobody gets shut down again. Let's hope that Plomero can keep going to work at Zaquan, doing his thing. Angel, whatever he does for a living, he can keep doing it. Kiki can come ill-informed to present, minimal information about where he works.
Well, at that point, we'll probably have like very minimal information.
No, at that point, I think it's going to ramp up. We're going to have a lot of information. Hey, guys, can't sit here. You have to wear a mask. So just prepare for that, dog. Prepare for that. Snapdragon, since you're asking me, Barry.
How did it go?
Awesome. We had a good time. Every now and then. Well, not anymore. Before, it was very sporadic. There was no method to the madness of us volunteering. But now we are volunteering twice a month. Emo Brow Foundation, we figured out a way to go volunteer and raise some funds for the foundation. And not the cheating way like some of these foundations have managed to go in there. I don't know if you guys read the piece that Voice of San Diego did. Big ups to Voice of San Diego. They're always digging in the crevices and figuring shit out. They discovered this foundation that is defunct.
Chilla Vista Fast Pitch.
What does defunct mean, Barry?
That means it's no longer a thing.
It's not active. So that means these guys were just going in there, volunteering their time, procuring the money. Allegedly. They're all alleged. I'm not a fucking lawyer. I don't know.
Allegedly.
But allegedly, all these motherfuckers were just, going and operating and collecting all this money. And then, now I guess they're getting a little pushback because that foundation really didn't exist. It is what it is. That being the case, we, Emo Brown Foundation, we are fully vetted. We have all of the information. If you don't believe me, ask our president, Gustavo Gonzalez III. He's in contact with our lawyers and with our accountants, and they are saying that we are tip-top, don't stop.
They give
till
him a
the last
thumbs
drop.
up.
Yeah, so we decided to go in twice a month and volunteer. The first one of the month was done this weekend. We went on Friday to watch San Diego State get pummeled by Boise. Well, actually, I don't even know because the game for us ended at the beginning of the fourth quarter because that's when we stopped serving beer to people. And the beer's expensive. Don't get it twisted. This is like a $16 pour.
Oh, yeah.
But you get a commemorative cup. But you can't use that cup to get it refilled. So you got to buy a new commemorative cup every time you come in.
That's kind of wasteful.
Very wasteful. And we have dudes that come in and they just have humongous stacks of cups that have used.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Like a wizard staff of cups.
They get upset with us. Like, why are you guys making this mess? Like, it's not us, man. We're playing by the rules. This is how we play. $16, but you get to see us, our friendly faces. It was J-Clip, Justin. It was Gus. It was Chicle. It was Profe. It was El Güero, El Compa Pinche Robert.
Yeah.
We just call him El Güero, okay? And then it was me. We were holding it down, and there was a young student worker there by the name of Ian who was also hanging out with us. Fabulous time. We left at the middle part of the fourth quarter. From what I remember, the San Diego State was losing 24-17. I believe they lost, period.
They'll get them next time.
But it was a victory for us. We get to go out and meet new people. We got to see a lot of people from the community because a lot of people like to go to San Diego State games. I was unaware. So it was fun. This Wednesday, if you guys want to volunteer with us again, I think it's going to be myself, Aisha, Gus, Chiclet, Justin, and I don't know, we need a couple more people. If you want to go out and hang out and listen to Coldplay.
Oh, God.
Coldplay is going to be performing at Snapdragon. And I'll be there listening to Parachutes and Yellow. Look at the stars.
You're really into them, aren't you?
Look while they
Oh, my
shine
God.
for you.
So bad.
And all the things that you
don't like 'em,
do.
I do not like
Some
Coldplay.
yellow.
And I didn't think he would either. Like, that was like the last thing on my list, but then I heard he did.
Coldplay is
He's
the
singing it
U2 of
now.
our generation, my friend. And I'm here for all of it. I don't know. He's a good songwriter. Some of the songs, they're pretty cool on the piano, man.
They're all right. I mean, they're all good songs. It's just
Haters
not
gonna
my
hate,
stuff.
but
Haters gonna hate.
I'm gonna acknowledge that, hey, Mookie Betts is a solid baseball player, even though he's with the Dodgers, and Chris Martin can tickle the ivories and create you a banger of a song on his piano. These are the things.
Hey, I'm not selling out
All right.
Snapdragon. I can't talk shit, but
And I think he has a vagina-smelling candle on top of his piano, too, because his ex-wife makes those things.
what? Goop? Is this
Yeah.
that Gwyneth Paltrow
Gwyneth
shit?
Paltrow's his wife.
Fool, I
didn't know they were
I
married.
like how you go, what?
I was just more
And then-
shocked that they were married.
Dude, I
knew
went
what
to
Goop is.
the Michael Rappaport comedy show and they brought
okay.
that up.
Oh, what happened?
About fucking Gwyneth Paltrow, how like she's like, dude, like she started making fucking candles of her fucking vagina.
Well, don't fucking sound all like disappointed. She's making money selling
I know.
vagina-scented candles, bro. Brought to you by
They make
Goop.
like an emo brown scented
I
candle.
would imagine we have that coming. Oh shit, we do have that coming. Actually, I
Smell
don't
like our gooch.
It's gonna smell like weed. It's gonna smell like weed and like beast.
Every candle comes with a full eighth in the wax.
Oh, I like how I said Gwyneth Paltrow or vagina scented candles. Like, ew, what? Oh, Goop. Gwyneth Paltrow. All of a sudden, you connected those dots, bro. We're married to Mexicans. You know they're all about Gwyneth Paltrow.
I
bro.
hear all this shit.
Yes, bro.
But I also bring this kind of shit to the table too. I
Wednesday.
can't blame Fernando for all of it.
Wednesday. You want to party with us? Serve some beers, have a good time, talk some shit?
Watch some Coldplay.
Come on through. Come on through. Only reason I got away with it and going twice is because wifey's out of town.
Coldplay is Nickelback without distortion,
Nickelback. I can only tell you one Nickelback song I know.
but you know one.
Which one?
Oh, fuck, man.
Look at this photograph.
Okay, yeah. You know which one I was gonna sing? I was gonna sing "I Will Take You Higher."
Wrong band, but good song.
Yeah, same, right?
Creed.
All these motherfuckers.
Yeah, those are the two bands that everybody clowns on, but like secretly now are just like fuck. Everybody's like, yo, I like
The
those
memes
bands.
have brought them back. That's the thing. The power of memes can save a lot of people.
Not everybody, my friend.
Not everybody.
Not everybody. Wifey's still out of town. She sent me a meme this morning. Well, in all honesty, she didn't send it to me. She just told me, she's like, "Hi, los gringos me molestan." White people bother me. So I put a nice little background music
we
to
do.
it. And that just made it look like a nice little Hallmark card to put it out. I said, baby, you are in Utah. I mean, these are the things that you're going to encounter if you're not running into a housewife from the fucking Utah. What is it? Salt Lake City? You guys don't watch that shit? The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City?
No, thankfully no.
No, I watch all these things. You're over here smelling vagina-scented candles, and I'm over here watching every Housewives episode from every fucking city in the world. Wifey's in Salt Lake City visiting her family, so the kids and I got to hang out at home, and I got to go and do the volunteer work on Friday, and I'm going to go again on Wednesday, but we've been living like bachelors, dude, me and my boys. I got 3 little boys, and they are all a handful, and we haven't eaten out as much as they would like. But all they're doing is playing video games, watching movies, and having burritos, bro.
How many times have you watched Rocky?
We didn't. We watched Stand By Me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I asked wifey first.
Is that a new one for them?
They said they watched it, fool. I was like, hey, I call her Wapa. Wapa, did they watch Stand By Me already? Like, oh, yeah, no problem. I was like, for real? She's like, yeah. Okay, so I showed it to them again. God damn, there's a lot of weird shit in that movie.
Hey, you guys want to go see a dead body?
So I had to like fast forward it and shit, and they said a lot of bad words. Daddy, what does that mean? I was like, oh, mijo, nothing. It's slang for hey buddy, and I was like, and then it was just a crazy movie for kids to watch.
Pie eating scene.
Oh, that's their favorite part.
Of course it is. That's the best part.
Daddy, what does lard ass mean? I was like, oh, mijo, no, eso no se dice, mijo. Great movie. I was happy to watch it again. I don't think I've watched that thing in decades, man. I watched Stand and Deliver. I've been catching up on movies because I can't do anything with the kids. The kids, we go for walks, we'll play wiffle ball, and we'll watch movies, and I'll let them play like a little bit at a time. But they do love Little League. And this Sunday, bro, right now they're in a league called Fall Ball. And in Fall Ball, all they do is they play on Sundays. And on Sundays, we've been fortunate enough where they both play at 9 in the morning. Go in at 9. The games are done like by 10:30 to 11. That's a wrap. We go home.
Bing, bang, boom.
Not this week, my friend. One game started at 10 in the morning, so we were there like at 9:30. And the other game started at 1 p.m., and that shit did end to like 3. So I was at CVA Little League Field for 5 hours on Sunday, bro. I was all baseballed out. I know every stat. I know who's good on these kids' teams. I know who's horrible. Oh, my God. I can't wait for young Pete to go and join sports so you can jump in and watch him spend all your day there, bro.
I'm already enjoying him watching him do little martial arts. On Mondays, he goes to this thing in the Chula Vista Rec Center, and like it's open for like kids, I think like 3 to like 7 or 8 or something like that. And then there's a next level, but like this level is just chaos, and I love watching that.
I don't like watching it, bro. The other team didn't show up. So I had to scrimmage against each other. So they're over here rounding up all the kids to play for, what is it, minor B. So it's like, or caps, the 6-year-olds, 6 and 7-year-olds. And my kid's the smallest on the team right now. He's the youngest at Lolly. But damn, that fool rakes, fool.
He changed his intro song.
Full of that, yeah. He went from the Halloween theme song to they want Rocky right now. They're all about Rocky, bro. Rocky.
That's
but
perfect.
This little dude, I'm gonna put a little bet on him. I'm gonna do a little parlay, venture my bet to see.
Talk to your bookie.
I have a new bookie. Am I okay to talk about that, or is that bad? I have a new bookie, dog. All right, they're perfectly legal because it's across the border. I go down there, do my moves, whatever, and I made some money. I love gambling, dog. I had to stop. I'm like fucking Brandon Walsh season 3 when he gets into some dramas because he started getting a bookie and betting on the horses, and I'm betting on college basketball, and he got in trouble. Remember, dog? You remember that show?
Yeah.
Fucking Nat, the owner of
You're
the
following
Peach
that
Pit.
path, and you're not even trying to jump off.
Nat, the owner of the Peach Pit, pulls Brandon aside and says, "Hey, I'm gonna have to because his friend was the bookie. He's, I'm gonna tell my guy to cut you off, dog. You're in too deep. You don't know what you're fucking doing.
You can't.
He's like, you can't do it. I'm in full control, Matt. I spiraled out of control a couple of times in my day, bro. I've been gambling since I was like 17, 18 years old, going down to Caliente and doing my thing. And I made a bet, and I take time out. Like I made really good money last year during the baseball playoffs. I think I've told this, so I turned $4 into $4,000 like in a matter of like 3 weeks. And just by betting on the Potters and rolling it over. Now betting on these guys, and before I knew it, it was 4 racks. I was like, all right, cool.
Your uncut gems.
Have to go to Tijuas and collect, bro. You know how hard that is to do? Go ahead. It's otro pedo. So this year I said, okay, and I did not gamble after that. I made one bet after that, and I lost like $200. All right, cool. I'm off of it. I've learned.
I've kicked it.
And then I fucking my real estate agent presented me with an opportunity.
Yeah.
My real estate agent.
I know a guy.
Presented me with an opportunity, and he said, "Hey man, it's a full circle guaranteed win on this." And I was like, "All right, Pedro, I got you." So he said, "Hey, this is my guy. This is what we're gonna do. It's in Tijuas. It's all legal. You do your thing." I said, "Whatever, homie. It's your guy." And I made a bet on Manchester United, bro. I dropped $250 on Manchester United, and I made the 1-to-1 ratio on that. It was like 220, 225, and I was like, "Oh, I'm back."
All right.
And then I bet on NFL, and they really stuck it to me, dog. So I'm back to square one.
Well,
Zero.
You know, at least you're not like in the hole.
Oh, I'm not.
A lot of people go in the hole on that shit.
I enjoy sports, you know, and nothing makes it better. It's like I would assume watching sports while gambling is like Barry Bonds injecting fucking Balco and products into his veins and turning into a beast and just becoming a 70 home run hitter. Because it just takes what you're doing and makes it better.
Do you feel like it makes you more connected to the game than it does like when people are like, yeah, we won? It's like, what the fuck did you do? At least I put $100 on them, you know?
And I say this because I'm an introvert now. Like being at Little League fields all day Sunday, being at practices. So Monday through Thursday, we have no life. Wifey and I have zero life. I go and I do my hustles, UPS and all of the other spots. And then we're home to take these kids. I have to be home by like 3:30 or 4 to either pick them up from school or take them to their recreationals, bro. Today's Monday. And wifey's not in town, so I kind of have an excuse not to go. But today they have boxing and I have boxing. So that might not happen. Tuesdays, one of them has jiu-jitsu. The other one has baseball. The other Wednesday, they both have baseball, and the other one has jiu-jitsu. So every pinchy day, bro. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm very appreciative that I get to spend this time with my kids. But then you guys were telling me earlier that I've been posting like some fucking hater shit on my Instagram. It's because people send me shit. Oh, you're different, homie. You're changed. You don't hang out no more. You've gone Hollywood on us. You think you're better. It's like, fool, no, I don't have time to hang out. Yeah, like I have less than zero time to hang out. And this Sunday was perfect evidence, bro. I was there all day. 5 hours at a Little League field. There's only so many chili cheese fries you can order from the snack booth, bro. Before you're like, God damn it, ya no puedo, güey. There's only so many times I can see my kids strike out and tell them, you'll get them next time, buddy. You got this. You got this. You got to keep your head in there. You got to keep engaged, bro. Because one of my kids is awesome and the other one is learning, you know? He'll get there. But
you're lucky I wasn't your kid because, dude, my dad had to put up with me in the outfield, like chasing butterflies and like talking to the kid at the fucking scoreboard trying to get some sunflower seeds and shit.
And that's what kind of makes Little League like a chore. Because it's like you're just watching these kids like, oh my God, bro, does your dad not teach you how to hold a bat? Did your dad not teach you how to field? Oh. And I better not talk shit because I know for a fact there's people that are in the league that watch the podcast.
It's not that, dog. What Little League's turned into from when I played Little League to what it is now is there's a lot more travel ball teams.
Yes.
So more like the kids that are actually good are on travel ball teams. And then the parents that just want to get their kids out of the house are throwing them in Little League.
Yes.
Like
very true.
So that's what it's become to now. That's like kids want to compete, they go play travel ball and you're paying like $100 or something bucks a month.
If your kids are competitors, if your kids like to compete, which ultimately is what you want your kid to do, I like my kids to be ambitious and like competition and like doing these things. I'm about that, you know. But you're very true, man. Because right now there's travel ball leagues that cost thousands of dollars, bro.
And how far do you travel? Like to different cities, different states?
Cities, different towns.
Yeah,
El
depends
Profe,
the tournament
El
you join.
Copa Profe, both of his boys are on travel ball teams, and they went up to Vegas for a weekend tournament, bro.
Jeez.
I mean, that's a lot. I mean,
that's a big commitment to Little League.
It's not just Little League, though. All right, because in jiu-jitsu, there's tournaments, and there's tournaments maybe like on a monthly basis where the academies go and battle other academies in different parts of San Diego and different parts of California. So it's just all very competitive. So if your kids are competitive, travel ball, any sport is the way to go.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take their competitiveness and use it to their advantage to create little studs, you know? Boys and girls. It's going to just take what they want and turn them into little studs. If they're not competitive and they're just kind of like, like I have one of those kids. I have one of the kids that's just like, whatever, Dad, I don't care. You want me to play? I'll play. It's like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, all right, you're not playing. You know, so I don't make him play sports. I don't make any of them play sports. Every season, when it starts, it's like, okay, mijo, ¿qué quieren jugar? What do you want to play?
Yeah, you give them the
It's
choice.
like, okay,
what do you want to do?
Dad, I want to play baseball. All right, boom, done. It starts this. Your practices are going to be this and this day. We don't miss them. We don't quit. If you start it, you're going to see it all the way to the end, and I don't care if you start crying or anything. Okay, Dad, boom. So we have a commitment from them. Jiu-jitsu, they never had a choice.
Yeah, that's the thing they don't get the choice on.
They don't get a choice on jiu-jitsu. On jiu-jitsu, it's like, hey, Papa, your mom and I have decided that you need it. You need to go and learn how to defend yourself. And fortunately, it's like one of the kids that we have learned it and applied it at school. Yeah. Somebody was fucking with him and he applied
your money's worth.
the boxing technique and the jiu-jitsu move. He got in trouble at school, but when he got home, he was like, you ain't going to get in trouble here, man. You'll get more in trouble if we find out that somebody's messing with you and you didn't do anything. You'll get more in trouble if we find out that somebody was messing with your brothers and you didn't step up to protect them. Because ultimately, jiu-jitsu for us is that. It's like, hey, it's for you to take care of yourself and for you to take care of people who can take care of themselves. So he was like, oh, I lost 3 recesses. And I was like, I don't give a shit, bro. Yeah, that's fine. We'll let you play extra here. But Use it for good. Don't use it for evil.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, it's just overwhelming. And people get upset, oh, you don't hang out with us and you're this. And then I get butthurt. Like, I'm like, oh, have I turned into that guy that doesn't hang out with anybody? Yes. I don't hang out I don't hang out with anybody, bro. I sneak into the businesses when I can. Because even at that point, I have put people in place to do the job that doesn't require me to be there. That doesn't mean I'm completely hands off because I'm at home on my laptop and wifey can attest to it. I do more work at home on a laptop than I would do having a beer at the bar, brewery. Having a beer at the brewery. Like if I'm at the brewery, I'm just hanging out. Because everybody comes in, hey, what's up, dog? What's up? Hey, let's do a beer shot. Whatever, we're all drinking, having a good time. Little Italy, I do need to do more of that. Because I feel like what we created in Chula Vista is a juggernaut, and I want to replicate that in Little Italy. Yeah. So that's going to require more me being there. More me and people like you fucking guys. You. And that you know, people that are recognized, like, oh, it's Barry from the fucking podcast.
Come October, I'll be there.
Look at Caesar from the podcast. Oh, look at nobody knows Angel, but whatever. It's like shit like that. Like I need to plant that seed and be over there. It's like, oh my god, it's a residential commercial real estate agent for all things Emo Brown. It's Small Teeth, and he needs to go out. You know, he needs to go out and do more things. I think this joke went over people's heads when I made it about his gums. I said his gums are in capital letters and his teeth are lowercase.
Oh, I
thought that was fucking hilarious. It was. I thought that was hilarious, but I got no love for that. I was like, that shit. But you know what?
Albert's
it's like,
over there dying about it
we've created, like here with the podcast, we've created a cast of like fucking unlikely characters that people recognize and connect to. El Plomero. Pablo Cacahuates.
And that was half the fun of reading the names. Is like you got to see kind of like everybody's little character come out.
Fucking Sinaloa, fucking St. Paul, Sinaloa, Caesar. You know, it's like people like know these names, and I feel like they really like to connect the dots and be, who are these? So something I think we should do collectively is go and hang out at Little Italy and just kind of post. I need to do that more. I'm going to do that today a little later, but that's why I don't hang out with people. It's not because I've gone Hollywood. Where the fuck have I gone? I'm in Chula Vista. I'm on the southernmost tip of fucking Chula Vista, bro. I can grab Barry and throw him across the room, and he's in TJ. We're there. We're down south hard. You know, so the people, this is me hanging out. I hang out with these guys. I haven't gone Hollywood, I assure you, because I haven't seen one of these Hollywood checks. I haven't gone too big for anyone because I'm married to a Mexican lady, and I assure you, if I get too big for anyone, she cuts me down to size really quick. Faster than fucking...
Te bajas de tu nube, güey.
Dude, super fast, bro. Super fast. But it is what it is. I just don't have any time, bro. How do you do that? And I realized this fucking 50 Cent book, it fucked me up.
Yeah?
It fucked me up. Like, I started, like, really looking inward and being like, oh, shit. I need to change a lot of things. I need to just, like, go back to the roots day one and start hustling harder.
And smarter. I don't know. I kind of like the whole like not having time for anything anymore because that was a hectic fucking life when I was always down to just do everything all the time. You never know where you're gonna fucking be at the end of the day. You're like, oh, dude, I'm so happy that like I don't complain, chilling, and I get to hang out with you guys still.
Yeah,
like
that's what
doing
I was gonna
this.
say. We're
like,
very fortunate. We get to hang out. We get to have a good time. Look at it's Monday. The kids are in the fucking warehouse right now. They're playing pinchy wiffle ball.
Drinking a beer.
Dude, they're doing some Lord of the Flies shit. You said you went in there and one of my kids had taped somebody's face up or what, dog? See, my kids are in there. They know how to govern themselves. They don't need me. But I'm very fortunate that I am in a position where I get to hang out with my kids.
Yeah.
You know, I get to take them to school if I'm out of work at UPS sometime. I get to pick them up from school if everything else is done. So I can drop everything and pick them up from school every day if I want to. For that, I am eternally grateful, and I'll continue to hustle to make sure that I can do that. That's the only thing. But everything else, I'm going to take a page out of fucking Cesar Torres's book, bro. My boy Caesar's always talking. She's like, I don't give a fuck about what other people say. Or like, I don't give a fuck what other people do. Like, he just cares about what his goal is. His goal are and taking care of his little girl. You know? And I feel like that's what we currently do. But for some reason, we get peppered. I get shit thrown at me like, oh, you don't have time for us. Oh, you don't spend time with us. Or you've gone Hollywood, or you're too big for us. Or look at este güey, se cree muy, se cree chingón, ya tiene sus negocios, ya tiene su podcast, ya no se quiere juntar con él.
You know, it was a good book that helped me to get to Caesar's point is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
The orange one, right?
Yeah.
I read that one. I actually read that one.
Wow.
Like with my eyes.
With my eyes.
And I fucking, my delicate little fingers got fucking paper cuts when I turned the page, fool. I was like, I have that book. It's a good book. Yeah. There are a bunch of good books. And it was surprising that I got a few messages. I got like 5 messages that people sent to me. Hey, what's the next book? I never would have got...
great. We're doing a book club now?
I guess so, bro.
Let's go.
They're like, I never would have got Hustle Smart What is it? Was it
Hustle smarter, hustle harder, hustle
Yeah,
harder,
Hustle
hustle
harder,
smarter.
smarter.
Work Smarter, Hustle Harder? Whatever the name of the book Curtis Jackson wrote, it was a fucking hit. Because people reached out to me like, I never would have got this book. I would have just glanced over it and kept going. And people send me a bunch of pictures of them holding the actual book. I was like, hell yeah, that's dope. So I ended up ordering the book too. I was like, this is a legit book that I feel like kind of
You'll absorb more if you read it.
impacted me. You know, like it kind of, I feel like it changed like the way I look at things. I was like, I gotta buy this and have a physical copy of this book. But it was cool to have people reach out to me and tell me that, and then say, what book is next? I was like, oh shit, I was completely unprepared for that task. So we have to.
What do we got next then?
I don't know, man. So I mean, shit. You know what? We should do that. The orange book.
The
Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. If you haven't read it, it's an easy read. It's not a difficult read. We're emo brown people. We are not fucking.
Lots of pictures.
We're not Brown University people. All right. What I'm saying is we're not Ivy League. We're Harvard on the Hill. We're Southwestern College.
Hey, we're Ivy League shit.
No offense to Southwestern College, bro. I fucking hung out there a couple semesters.
Yeah, I transferred
bro.
out of there
Yeah?
to Cal Poly.
I went there. Wifey went to Southwestern College and she said, "Hey, come with me and take some classes with me." I said, "Pfft,
Harvard on the Hill.
I fucked around and was top of the class and all the classes that she was in, and she was like, "Oh, why you do that?" I was like, "Dude, what? Be smart."
Excel.
I cannot be smart. And, so yeah, we'll do that. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Start today, and we'll address it next week. Go on audiobooks. Go on audiobooks. Download it. It's a simple read. It's an even easier listen. It's worth 1 credit. You download it with that credit, and you listen to it. You know,
You do the subscription thing still?
I sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sure do. I just finished the. It's called Wise Guy, and it's the book that Goodfellas was based upon. So that's what I like to do. I like to some of my favorite movies. I'll find them and I'll be like, all right, let me again. I work at UPS and I have a lot of hours in the morning where I'm working alone or working with weenies that I'd rather not listen to.
Yep.
So I just put my headphones on and I rush through these books, bro. Like I finished The Godfather, Mario Puzo, the original one, amazing. Amazing. Wise Guy, the Goodfellas book, amazing. There's just if you like those movies, they have different layers, different things that you can look into, and it's pretty tight. It's pretty fucking tight.
Well, maybe that'll be a book we all read later.
A Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Checking in onto the chat. Let me get the camera on myself.
What's up, chat?
What up,
my
chat?
God.
We got Jess that said the people who complain about you not having time are the same ones who do not want to see you win.
Really?
And
Hey, why don't you back up so I can see your
That's
whole
deep.
face?
Yeah.
There it is.
And I mentioned about the emo
Then
brown
back
book
you
club.
go. Damn, it's like
He
a
has to get to
magnet
the
on your
mic.
mouth.
gotta get to the camera
Hey, I mentioned the book club, and we have people that are down.
All right, cool.
Audio and visual, whatever you're down for.
Let them know. Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. That'll be the book of October. The book of October will be the Subtle Art of Not Giving a
Now
Fuck.
that you got the Curtis Jackson hard copy, you should read it and
it?
listen to it at the
Yes.
same time, like he's reading it to you.
I want to do that. That's exactly what I'm gonna do when I get this book. I'm gonna listen to the whole 50 fucking cent book again, and then just get paper cuts and do that shit.
Yeah.
We're not smart, but I'm smart enough to know that other people have done what we're doing already.
There's examples.
So why not get the Cliff Notes version of what the fuck they did and how they made it work? Like, I'm not reading the book of fucking Angel Rodriguez, How to Become an Epic Bartender, because he's not an epic bartender. I would get the Cece Rodriguez book of how to become an epic bartender, because she is an epic bartender, So what point am I trying to make aside from fucking with Angel?
We lost that.
We're getting biographies
cocktails.
From people that have done it.
We're getting biographies of people who have done it, bro. Like Curtis Jackson, he's done it. People hate on him. Turns out he has haters galore, but he's done it. He's fucking done it.
Or sometimes the things that you hear and you go, maybe that wasn't the life for me. Like the NoFX book, hearing about the punk rock scene back when they started and
What
all
a
the
great
tours
book,
and shit.
bro.
It was just like
What hepatitis in the bathtub, or what's it called?
Hepatitis bathtub and other stories.
What a great book. And if people will look at it and be like, oh, that's something like Barry would read.
And it was.
But I read it too because I was in the punk scene majority part of my life. And I read that book and I was like, fuck, to an extent, thank God I didn't make it in this scene, bro. That scene is full of drugs, belligerence, and just craziness, bro. And not like amplified in that Hollywood style. It was like gutter, skid row, dark alley
Grimy.
lifestyle. It was not good. I mean, we'll get to that. We'll put that book on there as well in the future. I feel like right now, perfect.
a list.
You read the Curtis Jackson book. Nice, we're done. Next one up, Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Everybody in the chat who's watching right now with us, make sure you get in there. It'll be the book of October. We'll talk about it throughout the month of October. This is officially the last day we talk about hustle hard, work harder, because we frankly don't know the name of the book. I don't know what the name of the book is.
I think it's Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter.
The 50-cent book. That's all I know. This is it. This is the last time we fucking. Did you even read it, Kiki?
No, not yet.
Why are you here still, by the way? What shouldn't you be at the brewery?
Yeah, I was
opening?
about to leave right now.
Go ahead.
Just
Handle.
stay. Later, guys.
Go ahead, handle.
Bye,
Out
Kiki.
of you. Don't wait for me to dismiss you, fool. By all means, be proactive, not reactive. All right, I have another book recommendation coming in right now. It's called The Perfect Day to Boss Up: A Hustler's Guide to Building Your Empire. And don't get us wrong, we're gonna read about like cool shit too. You know, we're not gonna just read about hustle because not everyone's a hustler.
Hustle's cool though.
Not everyone's a hustler. The circle I roll with, you know, like we're all hustlers. Everyone in the foundation is a hustler. It's weird. You're a hustler. Pinche Albert Aguirre, a Full Circle Group is a hustler. You know, all these dudes, they're all hustlers. Plomero's hustler, Pablo Cacahuates, Erica the Breaker, all the people in the crew, everyone. Chris Glasses is a hustler.
Stain.
All of these people that we surround ourselves with, they're all hustlers. And I feel like that's not accidental. You know, I feel it's like it just kind of happens. You start attracting these kinds of people, and eventually you look around and it's like, oh, that motherfucker's like me. Oh, this person has the same traits as me. And like the young lady in the group chat said, people who are complaining about us not hanging out or whatever are the same people who don't want us to succeed. I think there's a little bit of truth to that. I think there might be a little bit of truth, maybe not at my level or our level, but on a much larger level. Like I can see local musicians who are on the cusp of making it and taking it to that next level of, oh man, you got all the, like an Eddie Zuko, you know, he's got a lot of positive people around him and a lot of good crew around him. But I'm sure there's a lot of people that he sees online. They're like, oh no, you don't hang out. It used to be for me. And I could see that. And
This isn't you.
Yeah. Like it's crazy. You got to be prepared to accept the good and the bad. Ugh. Rant over, Barry.
Ranting is over.
What you got, man?
Shit. Well, I'm almost done with sober month.
Bitch, you've cheated so many times.
No, I
dog.
haven't. No, I have not.
No,
I
you haven't
cheated the
cheated?
one time at Disneyland, but again, we went over that. Disneyland is a safe place. That's hollowed ground. You can drink there.
Disneyland. Wifey sent me a link on Disneyland I'm going to show you about later.
I know. I read that. I'm
people
I'm
are
interested.
Did you read it?
Well,
didn't
I read
it.
I read your little like link, but I didn't check
All
it
the
out
link
yet.
says is a love for Disneyland.
Yeah, I was like, I got that. But no, I'm excited, man, because I feel like this time it actually did what I wanted the sober month to do. Last time I did the sober month, even on the show, I was like, I can't wait to drink. Like this time, I'm like, dude, I could actually wait.
What
like,
day is it today?
Today is the 25th.
25th. So that means next
more
Monday
days.
is October 2nd. Oh, breaking news. I'm going to be out of town next week.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to be, we're going out to Palm Springs. When do I come back? Palm Desert. I'm back on Thursday. You guys want to record on Thursday?
We'll do an interview.
Yeah, we'll do an interview. I said we interview each other.
Let's do it.
I said we bring in Albert Aguirre and interview him, bro.
Make him interview
Oh
us.
man, we're gonna. You should come on here and talk with us right now, bro. If you want, just take a seat. We're just chatting, telling stories, bro. Go around so nobody sees you. Just make it, the art of not giving a fuck, unsubtly. Sober month, bro.
Yeah, so I feel like this time I'm coming out of it and I'm like, I can wait. And I know now like got less of an urge, so I'm gonna ride with that a little bit more and be more choosy of when and like where and how much I drink.
Do you drink a lot?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like how close to an
I wouldn't
issue
say
is it?
it's like an issue because I've recognized it and like I do things to control it. And it's not like a thing where I should like outright quit because I'm not out there like being a violent drunk or like a whatever. I'm just a guy that like takes it too far and then like you're worried about driving later. So I just
You didn't punch a woman in the mosh pit.
did not happen.
No, okay.
You said that, and then it just circulated forever. And
You didn't punch a woman in the mosh pit.
No, I told you what happened that got me kicked out of the club was
Go
I was
ahead.
unplugging the guitar player's pedals on stage.
And then you stomped on a woman.
Yeah, no, that
Jesus
did not
Christ,
happen.
Barry.
That did not happen.
So now, I mean, what situations do you put yourself in that are not conducive to you living the sober life? Because I feel like you live
Playing in bars,
That's what I was
dude.
gonna
Every
say.
time I play a song someone likes, instead of going and like being like, "Hey man, I should buy some stickers from this guy," they're like, "I'm gonna fucking buy this guy 3 shots of Jameson," and then it's like, "Well, all right, if we go," because it's a fine line. Do you want to not make money for the bar? And it's like if you don't take the drinks, then people don't buy the drinks, and then it's like they're not making that money. It's like
Once upon a time when I was a band, I was a ripe old age of 19 to 25. That was where my band years. We would rehearse on a sick one.
yeah, you practice like you're gonna play.
Yeah, you practice how you play. And we would take shots in between songs, and by the time the set was over, we were drunk. And by the time we started playing shows, I was a seasoned veteran, dog. People
Yeah.
would be buying his drinks more so when I was the guitarist and I was over there. Imagine this was the banter at a show, except we were degenerates, much more raw before and more cancelable. But yeah, we would practice super drunk and high, and then when we'd play the shows and people would buy stuff, we'd do it and pull it off effortlessly, to the point where people would be like, "Damn, how are you not drunk?" I was like, "Bitch, I am drunk."
Because on the other side, you see a band get checked for that, and it is the most ugly train wreck ever. It's like, I thought you did this. And then they kind of get backed into a corner and they're on stage like falling over and shit. And
we've
like,
seen people like that.
Yeah.
Barry, you need to shape up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like black out every time I drink, and I don't drink to excess like often, but it's like I have a drink at least most days of the week. Like I consider that not cool. Like it's not good for your system to be like just constantly.
Wait. So how many days a week do you drink?
If I play,
No. Don't use your social escape, motherfucker.
No,
how many days a week do you drink?
when I'm drinking, probably like
Yes.
one a day.
Okay.
Maybe.
Really?
Not like every
Stop.
day.
No one's being accusatory. No one's judging. Just,
I
I'm,
don't know,
I'm
I'm getting all
asking
fucking
you.
negative.
So you drink like once a day,
Maybe. Like a beer.
like a beer once a
Yeah.
day.
Or like, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that's bad. I'm gonna have to look into that. Joining us on the cancel couch right now is Albert Aguirre. Albert
I've been on
Aguirre.
this couch many a time.
Looking fit as fuck today, my friend. Look at you. Go ahead.
I went
Black.
XL finally.
Black is the new black. Full Circle Group, my guy over here. I'm representing to the fullest. How much do you drink?
I only drink weekends, really.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you don't drink a lot then?
No, and then the wife doesn't really drink heavy, so it's always like a special occasion when she drinks. But yeah,
I feel like I used to drink a lot more before I had kids. Before I had kids, wifey and I were, and I throw wife under the bus on this one too, because before we had kids, we lived in our other pad down in Eastlake, and she would come home from work, I would come home from work, we would make our dinner, and we would make dinner, like legit, like be in the kitchen whipping up a nice little fucking treat. We'd eat it, and then we'd go smoke and have a cocktail on the couch, and that was it. That was every night, bro.
Yeah.
you know, let me jump on that throwing wife under the bus. I pulled her out of the club last week on a Wednesday night. I just thought about that. I just thought about that shit, dude.
Came out here chosen violence.
I just thought about that right now. I'm
Were
like,
you
wait, I don't
watching?
drink it.
Did you go watch Jodeci 2 for what?
No, dude. So she was supposed to have her yearly audit on Thursday. So Wednesday night, she's like, "Oh fuck, like I want to have a drink." Wednesday, 11 o'clock, I get a call from like our guy at the club. He's like, "Dude, Jeanette just showed up and she was asking for a table." And
Whoa! You didn't go with her.
no, I was at the crib. I was at the crib, dude. I was at the crib chilling. She took her assistant manager out for like one stress drink because they were prepping for this yearly audit. And I walked into the club probably like 11:30, and she's dancing on a table.
No, bro.
Yeah, I've got videos. She made me take them down.
You're lying.
I promise you, it was tight.
Really?
And then she went out Thursday too.
I don't see your lady being like that because
Dude, it was dope.
You must have a nice doghouse because you're going to be living in it for a while.
Dude, nah, she doesn't watch this show.
Yeah.
I'm going to send this to her.
Let's create a reel of this right here, and we're gonna send it to her directly. We're gonna invite her as a collaborator.
She'll see when it goes viral on TikTok.
Your wife is very professional.
This is me walking in.
Okay, you are walking in.
Don't show the
There he
video
is,
showing
walking
you.
in.
Oh my
Who's that?
God, 4K? Look at that.
And then that's my wife with the up and down right there. Yeah,
working.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
there it is.
That is a
that's your wife
Wednesday night.
texting you right now.
Turn shit off.
Turns out your wife is a member of the social club. She's watching this on the film right now. Oh my God. Okay, so there it is.
So that's Wednesday night. And then
may
on
need to
Thursday,
blur
they
that
have
out.
the
That'd be a
audit.
murder.
They passed, so she went out again to
Bro,
celebrate.
it was it's a celebratory one. So this doesn't happen every
But that was
week.
before the audit. That was a crazy shit. We also at the tail end of our childless years, we think.
You think so?
So she's fucking ready, dude. She's like, I'm getting it all out.
You're pregnant.
No,
Not
no,
you, but I mean.
no.
Okay.
She wouldn't be getting bottle service on a Wednesday night.
I've seen some things in my life.
Uh,
I've seen some things in my life.
the blue face. You keep up with any of that hip hop drama,
Bro.
The little baby needs to be in the hospital, dude.
Why? What happened?
He has like
Wait, Blueface is that rapper.
blue face baby who raps off beat.
But his girlfriend is like a reality star.
Yeah, she was actually a track star.
And
She had-
together they're like psychotic, right? Like,
Correct.
They're on some like Sid and Nancy.
Correct.
Sid Vicious and Nancy type of relationship. Like they just go at each other all the time.
it's pretty nasty. Yeah.
It's not for show. It's legit.
Yeah, and then she leaked her own sex tape. Like they're just crazy, dog. Some real BET After Dark kind of shit, you know?
It's make money, dog. It's a different era, and we'll get into that a little later. The generational gaps of people and how we get down, but. I don't see your wife being that kind of person on
Dude,
the regular.
she's on the gas right now because she
Good.
thinks we're gonna be full breaks here pretty soon.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's scared.
That happens.
So let her have her moment.
Yeah, bro. Don't call her out.
I wasn't calling her out.
I'm the number one
walked-
rated podcast in Southern
San Diego.
California, bro. Let's go.
No,
dog.
dude, I walked in there hyped. We ended up partying for the rest of the night. That was a rough Thursday.
Clip that. This will definitely be a reel.
Don't clip it.
Yeah.
Don't clip
It's
it.
getting clipped. Oh, it's getting
Don't
clipped.
clip
Oh, it's
this
already
shit,
been
dude.
clipped. This shit's live.
It's getting clipped.
Someone got
Nah, but
that.
it was a good time.
Send me that video though. We'll blur her face out.
No
we'll
chance.
blur. You send me the video.
Okay, well, you have to blur both faces out.
Perfect.
'Cause she's out with her assistant, man. You're
Say
not
less.
corporate America. is it?
Bro, I lived in that thing for 17 years.
Shit's wild.
Before I started this thing, fool, I was 17 years in,
Shirt
in
and tie guy.
banking, in banking and fucking operations and auditing shit, bro. So those audits are no joke, my
I
friend.
met you with a tie on.
Yeah. These audits are no
At my
joke.
I saw a picture. That was crazy.
I met this motherfucker with a tie on, dog.
The audits are no joke. They're very stressful. They're very overwhelming. It requires a lot of prep work. I went through a few of them in my fucking career in finance, and oh my god, I can connect. I can connect, bro. We were different though. We were a different breed. We would drink Kawasaki's in the staff room. Every Friday, Julio and me would buy some Kawamits and we'd just get them Kawasaki's and just pound them and just shit, bro.
And then just crunch numbers.
I didn't know Julio was I thought Julio didn't speak English.
He doesn't, bro. He works from home now, so I think he uses like AI chat or some shit.
Nah, funny, dog. I swear to God, I thought that fool didn't speak English.
Nah, he's my homie, bro. He speaks English.
I
If you
know.
roll with me, you're gonna speak a little bit of English.
A little
bro.
bit?
What's going on in a full circle group?
Nothing, man. We got 4 or 5 open escrows right now. 4 open escrows right now. People are still buying homes.
Contrary to popular belief, or what?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think people were expecting, hey, rates keep dropping. People are gonna like go to, to the sidelines. But no, dude, we're busy as ever, which is cool. Just happy to be here.
I want to buy a golf cart, so I'm gonna put buying a house on hold for a minute.
You should. I sent you a good golf cart. You should have bought that one. That one was fucking sick.
It only had 2 rows.
No, it had 3. It had the back one too.
Yeah?
The
Is it
back
still for
converted.
sale?
Oh, those ones are
Nah, fool
dangerous.
sold it.
You gotta have 3 front-facing seats. Those back seats, everybody falls off.
Not everybody.
Well, I saw someone fall off once.
It was probably you. Fucking
I'm not gonna name names.
After
It was
drinking
embarrassing.
every day.
So you don't drink a lot.
No, I try not to, man. I used to quite a bit. That's how I gained the weight.
You look good though.
I don't look like shit, dude.
Hey, bro, you're a sponsor. I gotta make sure.
I appreciate that. We got to get after it though. It's Peloton time, dude. Let's
Yeah.
go back on it, bro.
Peloton time.
Bro, I'm doing 5 miles walking every day.
Jump back on the Peloton, dude.
Yeah.
Your Peloton years were your best years, dude. You were
Yeah.
a kinder person.
My jujitsu
You were better.
years,
You were better looking,
A
dog. I
little
think you
rounded.
were funnier, more charming.
You think-
The businesses were doing better.
The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But the Peloton years were good, dude. You wore a lot of tight stuff. It was tight.
That was just because I didn't like buying new clothes.
Dude, I finally got new pants.
I'm
It's so
cheap,
nice.
bro. I don't like spending money on frivolous
You
things.
bought a
like that.
Peloton. You
For
bought a
wifey.
$2,500 bike that doesn't go anywhere.
Wifey uses it. She loves it.
Why aren't you on it? You used to be on it all the time.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
being
I'll
serious.
get back on it. I want to get my cardio back up walking.
Did you get your Century Ride shirt?
What is that one?
When you do 100 rides, they send you a shirt.
Oh no,
Peloton does.
Do they really?
Yeah,
real
it says,
shit?
it says
Liar,
Red
bro.
Century Ride on there. I got that.
I got a better shirt.
Dude, my Peloton years when I was on that show, I was stacked.
I got a
homie.
better shirt full. Every now and then,
Oh shit, perro.
man, I'm telling you, bro. I grace my crew with
Oh
look
shit,
at this shit.
dog.
Look at- Plomero is
His second appearance, Plomero's ass.
Plomero is no newbie to the screen. He likes to walk into it just like whatever. But look at this, bro. Roots Riders BMX. I'm that guy, dog. I'm
You honorary? You
I'm honorary. You
got
can find
jumped.
me-
You got jumped in.
I was an extra on Pee Wee's Big Adventure. I was the one that was doing the wheelies on the bicycles. Look at that shit though.
Ah, pero el 01, güey,
Look
¿verdad?
at that. Boom.
El 01.
Clave 01. Boom, boom. Look at that's the only reason I got it because there's a Nemo Brown fucking thing on the back.
Look at all those.
Hey, this thing
trademark
looks fucking huge
infringements.
as fuck, man. I'm gonna be very embarrassed at my.
for your
if I look
cur-
like a bratwurst in this thing.
For your current sizing.
Like, woo, está grande. Esta madre te queda como wetsuit a ti, cabrón.
A mí?
Ya, huevo, bolita de Batman. Champ.
That shit's tight, dog. El 01.
Nice, 01. Thank you. Appreciate it. Roots Riders, el compa Plomero, holding it down. So I'm in the gang now, what or what?
You
What
got
does that mean?
texted.
What does that mean to be in a biking
Means you're
gang?
now culpable of RICO.
Yeah. I have to like break shit probably. I have to break into fucking spots now.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty. I had to take a break from weed. You know, I
You're
took a
not
break from
smoking
weed. No, I haven't smoked now probably like 11 weeks. You know, I've tried. I did once in Houston, allegedly. But it was off a pen and it was like, and that was it. And then I had a 5 milligram edible at our golf tournament.
How was that?
It did hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now I feel like if I smoke, it's gonna.
Edibles are raw, dude.
Yeah, it was only 5 milligrams.
One
It was
time,
only
my
5
dad took what he thought was just like a 2 milligram CBD mint.
It had THC in it.
He took 3 2 milligram THC mints, and he doesn't do shit. So, and it wasn't from me either. This is like, he's on the fucking golf course in Michigan doing this. And he hit me up. He's like, I just did like 6 grams of edibles. I'm like,
On a sick one?
and
Or
I had to
what?
like check myself. I'm like, 6 grams? Like, I was like,
Yo,
oh yeah, you don't do this.
Like fucking Pete does 6 grams every
So-
morning, dog.
oh,
That's
no.
shit, huh?
No.
No? 10? How much does Pete do?
At least 14.
What's the conversation you're gonna have when your kids smoke weed?
I'm gonna let it. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest about it for sure. Like before it becomes a thing. Like I'm not gonna bust him with weed before we have a talk about it for sure.
What are you gonna?
We've had this conversation before, and the move is they're gonna do it with or without us. So better it be with us. Like I want their first experience smoking weed to be with us or me at the very least, because wifey, like, she gave that up and she used to be a chimney. Respectfully.
They were just shitting on our West
Respect-
today. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing today?
Chimaroo.
My wife's out of town, fuck.
I was at work.
He's got a couple days left to live.
I feel that's the move, man. I mean, I want them to realize what it is. I want them to learn what it's gonna do to them in a controlled environment, as opposed to them going to fucking homecoming in 10th grade and fucking somebody gives them something and they just get on a sick one and they lose control and they don't know how to act.
Do you take that stand with all drugs though,
Fuck.
or at least all drugs that they want to dabble in?
We're very open, bro. Like me and they're little, and I feel like that's where it starts. Like you have to kind of set the boundaries and the parameters. It's like I want them to feel comfortable coming to talk. I was not comfortable talking to my parents at all, man. You know, and no disrespect, or it's not even a knock on them. They're great parents to this day. They were even amazing back then, but we didn't have that relationship.
Yeah.
There was no like that kind of communication relationship, because I was doing a lot of outlandish shit. Like my mom didn't know about until she started listening to the podcast. Like for a while, my sister and me, we would grab a bottle of fucking whatever liquor we had, and we would take shots before we'd go to school. Because my mom would go to work, my dad was already at work, so it was just my sister and me. And I'd be like, "Fool, what's cracking?"
Way to throw her under the
Like
bus.
with apple juice. Oh,
Shout out Lexi.
she was hella worse than me, fool. She was my sister was way worse than me. I was
She's the youngest, right?
yeah,
Yeah, the youngest is always the worst.
She was way
I'm the
worse than me.
youngest.
But I mean, look at, we did shit, and I classify myself as a good kid growing up. You know, I wasn't out of line a lot. I never talked back. I was very respectful. But even with those dynamics and those like principles instilled in me, I was still figuring out a way to do fucking zany shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Kids find a way.
Figuring out a way to be wacky.
But there's
you know?
also those kids out there that are just like not interested at all. Like I got a buddy who's a few years older than me, never drank, never smoked. And it was not like
sounds
I'm
like a-
doing this to be fucking special.
He
Like,
sounds like a blast.
What is he, a preacher?
dude, he's the craziest
Probably
motherfucker
does.
I know.
That
He's
fool sounds
awesome.
fun as fuck.
Yeah, he helped me record my first album.
Invite that fool to every party,
Great
dog.
at parties. Does he play the
He
ukulele?
really is. He'll do all sorts of
He
shit.
does Wonderwall.
What's his name?
He does
His name's
Wonderwall on the
Robin
ukulele.
Whitehouse.
Robin Whitehouse,
Shout
of
out.
course,
His
bro.
name
Big
is-
up, Robin.
He lived in San
Whitehouse,
Ysidro.
bro.
He's tight.
Yeah, don't make it better for
He's
him.
tight.
So it's like I'd rather be approaching a situation with eyes wide open, with eyes wide open, and just knowing that these little weenies, bro, they're West Side Chula Vista since day one, so they're gonna see shit that I didn't see.
You watch Euphoria?
Ah, yeah, wifey watched that
Because
shit.
people keep saying like that's I mean obviously super exaggerated, but like a fairly accurate what's going on in high school right now.
It's like that movie Kids, right?
That's scary.
Yeah, remember?
Ooh,
Shout out.
kids.
What's that fool's name? Dude with the helicopter.
Yo, nah, it's
That
me.
fool
It's
died?
Casper.
What's that
It's
fool's name,
Casper.
dog?
It's
Nah, the
Casper.
black dude.
Oh,
he died. He was a
fuck it.
real pro skater. He did the helicopter
Oh.
with his, weenie.
With his- I do remember.
Hey, I didn't watch that skate
That
video.
Hey, you never watch Kids?
That fool's
No,
on Zoo
not
York.
that skate video. The helicopter skate video.
Oh, dude, I watched the unrated constantly on a loop.
He's like, you ever seen the black man's lasso? And he's like, yeah, I remember that.
That fool overdosed. He was on Zoo York. He was like one of the original Zoo York
Well,
fools.
fucking Casper died too.
Like in real life?
Yeah, I think.
No way.
Yeah, I think the only dude that didn't die was Tally. Girls like it when I wear hats. I should wear more hats. Remember that?
That was a good fucking movie, dog.
From that day on.
I'm gonna buy you corn dogs. I want to take you to the movies. I want to buy you things. I want to tell you sweet. I was like, damn, I want to move to New York, fool. These motherfuckers think they can have a good time. They go on the best dates. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. So I want them to do drugs with me. As lame as that sounds, I want their first beer to be with me. I want their first like shot, liquor, whatever to be with me. If they're gonna embark on weed and other things, it's like fuck it, we're do it together. You want to smoke a cigarette? Fuck, let's smoke a cigarette here. Because all those things I did on my own, and I fucked them all up. I did them horribly. I puked. I'm sure I made an ass of myself. You know, I did everything. The first time was probably horrible. So I don't want them to be in that position.
And now they live in the generation where everything is
Yeah.
recorded. Like
Everything
we got
is-
away with a few
yeah.
things not being
Yeah,
recorded,
yeah.
but like
I
later
agree
on
with
my
everything,
game,
bro.
my shit was getting recorded. And I was
We
like,
were watching Stand By Me this weekend, and there's a scene where the cobras,
Cobra.
I think they're the cobras. They're in their hot rod, and they are breaking pinchy mailboxes with a baseball bat. And one of these assholes asked me, "Daddy, did you ever do that?" And I was like, "Fuck, you got me." He's like, "Yes, I did."
You did that?
Yeah.
How old are you, dog?
I was little. I was like 15. You know, I was little.
In Bonita?
In Bonita, fool.
those are some expensive mailboxes.
God damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's not like the ones
Some
in the
dark
movie. Those
back
are like
streets,
$7
bro.
mailboxes.
We were
You're
dumb.
getting $50
Scaring fucking
mailboxes.
horses and
we
shit
would
right there.
we would line up allegedly.
Allegedly. I love these
God,
stories.
statute of
thing.
limitations is way past
Yeah,
that. dog.
allegedly we would do these things. This is all for comedic effect, guys. Allegedly we would wait for the garbage days. You know, because one of our favorite movies growing up was Dazed and Confused, and we watched Dazed and Confused. So we would like, you know, break fucking garbage cans, break fucking mailboxes. But we would get the garbage cans because in old Bonita, they don't have the green, blue, Pinchy Republic plastic ones. They had the aluminum Oscar the Grouch looking motherfucking
Hell yeah.
ones, bro.
I live in the trash can.
Yeah, I live in the trash can. They had those. So we would get out of the fucking car, scamper, bring them out, and put them in the middle of the road and kind of do a U-turn, come back and wait. And just sit there, fool. Wait until a car would come and just crash into them. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We got caught a couple of times like, you boys better put those back before I go tell your parents. And
No
I'm like,
one
"What the
speaks in
fuck?"
Bonita like that, dog.
No? Bro,
No,
this is old
bro.
Bonita, bro.
Yeah,
this
where?
is old Bonita. I don't want to say where.
Where?
Fuck it,
Let's-
Acacia.
Allegedly.
I don't care. Acacia.
Allegedly Acacia. That's a good emo band.
Allegedly Acacia. So then, you know, it's like I knew I was a knucklehead, and I had a great relationship with my parents, but we didn't talk things out. A lot of the things I learned just by watching TV. Hello, Beverly Hills 90210, Brandon Walsh. Or just by doing dumb shit with my friends. So it's like I just want to make sure that these kids are well versed in the things of figuring out, bro, you got young Pete.
Yeah, part of me is like excited to see what kind of dumb shit he does. Like,
All of the dumb shit.
because the thing is like, I don't know, kids are gonna do it.
Yeah.
You just hope to God they do it well. I guess
Ugh.
it's a terrible thing to say, but I don't know.
What do we got in the chat, Angel? Anything good?
We got people just hanging out. They're still on board for the Emo Brown book club.
Good.
And I asked in the chat if they've ever seen Kids. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name because I cannot read. All right. But
Really?
Kids and Requiem for a Dream.
Cheek to cheek.
Requiem for a Dream is
You guys remember
gnarly,
Requiem
dude.
for a
Requiem
Dream?
for a Dream. And that soundtrack
Bro,
is crazy.
that'll
What is
sober
that
you
girl's
up,
name?
dude.
She is beautiful.
Debbie-
Jennifer.
Wait.
Is it the one that looks like a
Lawrence?
No. She's like in her late 50s, and wife and I are like, oh my god, she still looks beautiful.
Jennifer Aniston?
No, fool. No.
horse? Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly. Oh
yeah.
yeah,
She played Mary on Silver. in that.
dude, she's a babe. She's awesome.
Was she
No.
in Fast Times?
Big ass feet.
No, that and Fast Times. You're talking about Phoebe Cates,
Ah.
made famous by the band Phoenix TX.
Yeah.
Remember? No.
And then recreated in the Bowling for Soup.
Sounds lame.
Stacy's mom video.
Stacy's mom.
Yes.
You know what? We should have an Emo Brown movie night, Caesar. Real shit. Where we put it in the warehouse and we kind of get like a projector or something.
That'd be sick.
That would be kind of dope if we did
And
that.
we do Mystery Science Theater.
You know, like,
style.
like we could just watch a movie, but we can be commentating on it. You know,
We'll have microphones?
We'll have microphones, and we'll just be kind of hanging out on the stage and the
A
screen.
movie companion?
Yeah, and we'll just but in live direct. You know, where I feel
That's
like
sick.
kids would have to be one, bro.
Kids is a good ass movie,
Dazed and
bro.
Confused would have to
We
be
definitely
one.
couldn't have any kids here.
Requiem for a Dream. I don't know.
That's a
if
little-
That's
that's
a
a
little
little
dark,
dark,
fool.
Yeah, and that-
Rough.
Juice for Sarah.
When you
Juice
want to do a
for Sarah.
movie night, you got to do like.
I don't think you want that shit, bro. Yeah, let's do a movie night. Let's put that on there.
I'm so down.
Emo Brown Social Club members, we're always on the constant mention of figuring things to make your life worthwhile for being members. Movie night. I think a movie night. You know,
You can rent the AMC for $500.
you can rent the AMC.
So,
for
yeah.
$500.
We
Yeah.
can't smoke in an AMC though, right?
Yeah, that's true. Well,
We got parking lots.
no, I'm just saying if you ever wanted to,
We'll
rent the
do
movie
the
thing,
warehouse, bro.
$500.
Relax, okay?
Just
Relax.
say, if you ever wanted
Is
to,
Full Circle
motherfucker-
Group sponsoring the AMC rental or what?
We're not smoking it if we're sponsoring.
Why?
Because then I invite past and future clients.
Damn, all right. Well, we'll do it here. Look,
Yeah,
we'll
fuck
do
it,
it here.
stay here.
Fuck it.
We'll do
We'll do it
here.
live.
Grasshopper will set it up. We'll get them to jump in on it and sponsor. We
Oh yeah,
don't
they've
need-
been doing some successful ass movie nights.
We don't need too much sponsorship. We don't need too much sponsorship. Oh my God, what is that? Look at that.
Where?
That's a route. Close the door to the bathroom.
Did you say that's a wrap?
It looked like one.
Oh, we got Mickey back again.
Mickey's back.
Ah,
Mames,
dude,
pero
he
you
was here at the
serious?
beginning. He's an OG.
It
I'm
looked like a
scared of
little
those shits,
mouse.
dog.
We better close that door then, Playboy. It looked like a mouse. I might be tripping. I'm not even smoking.
Las drogas.
Movie
Good time to
night.
talk about Disney
Oh,
love.
movie night.
Emo Brown movie night. It's
Presents
going to be
kids.
epic. It's going to be great. We're going to go ahead and set it up inside of the warehouse. We'll get the brewery will donate some beers. You know,
I'll donate pizzas.
We'll have some snacks.
I'm good for pizzas.
Okay, Full Circle Group will donate pizzas.
From Costco. Costco pizza.
Está bien?
Little Caesar shit, dog.
relax.
Costco
Oh,
pizza.
It's all Gucci.
Costco has
I'll
McFlurries
reach
now.
out to Grasshopper and see if they can, throw a little, tú sabes what, our way. Make it good. First movie on the docket.
Kids.
Fuck it, kids.
Kids, dog.
First movie's gonna be kids, and it's going to be
We're making a statement when we start with that movie.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Strong start.
You come to our
dude.
movie nights, we're not watching Shrek.
No.
You know what? Then everybody has a 40. Everybody's gonna have a 40 that day.
40 night. I
like that.
Because that's and
40
kids,
a
that's,
fanooch.
that's the fanooch. All right, we'll do that. What do we have coming up? October 14th is Backyard Boogie. Let's do it. Let's do it in October. Let's do it in October because that way we can just get it. Let's do it a little bit before Halloween.
Yeah, definitely.
Somewhere in there.
Can't do the 22nd.
We'll figure it out, but that's going to be the premise. Gus, you just walked into something.
We're doing some things.
We're going to be setting up an Emo Brown movie night. We're going to set up a projector in the fucking in the warehouse. We're going to have a cast of people commentating on the movie, just talking shit. We'll be filmed. It'll be for the social club members only. Full Circle Group is providing pizzas. 3 Punk L's will be providing beers. Grasshopper will be providing goodies. And we're just going to watch the kids and have a good old time, bro. That's it. No, watch
Kids,
the
the
movie
movie.
Kids.
We're gonna watch the kids. Just hang
Casper.
out.
Casper. You ever seen A Black Man's Lasso? No? Tally.
Yeah.
We're going to watch it. All right, cool. Clip that one because we're definitely going to be doing that shit,
Consider
man.
it clip.
Movie night.
Barry 15-minute BJ. Fuck it. Let's get into that.
Okay, all right. Well, this week I was thinking about the generational gap. You ever heard about that? It's like when 2 generations don't quite agree on something and it like causes friction,
I
usually
think
in the
that's you and me.
workplace.
I think that's you and me.
You think so?
I think so.
You guys are the same generation, aren't you?
I don't think so. You're
How old
Gen,
are you?
Jen, what are you?
I'm a millennial.
Yeah, you're a millennial, bro. I'm a Gen X, bro. I don't
I don't think
I think
so,
we looked
dog.
into it and you.
I think you're a millennial on the
elder
cutoff, G.
millennial.
I'm Gen X, bro. I don't fuck around with that
That's
shit.
just how you identify, and that's all right. We're gonna let you have that.
I'm a Gen Xer, dog. I'm a Gen Xer. X gonna give it to you.
But I think we're still closer than our parents' generations.
Okay.
Because our parents' generations, and this is what we get into, is like they have expectations of the world for us that we don't really live in anymore. And a lot of people have been posting about that online and like talking about the things that are like, causing friction for them and their families. Like one of them, a big one.
Barry, you've come a long way since reviewing Japanese fucking products.
Oh, I'm
Well,
still gonna do that shit. I'm still doing that shit. That shit's fun. But I don't know. This was interesting. I figured we should talk about it. Is the fact that like our generations don't agree with our parents that much. Like think about our parents' generation. Not all of them, but there is a story out there of that generation being able to like buy a house, have cars, support a family on one fucking income. Where it's like, dude, we have to have 2 incomes to have like a 3-bedroom apartment. That's like the same as the mortgages they signed on to back then.
That's crazy.
And like the entry level was easier for them. They didn't have like all this crazy student debt. Obviously, they weren't making the same money we are now, but things have gone up and it hasn't matched the way it matched back then.
My parents bought their first house in 1980 in Paradise Hills, and I still remember the address, 6370 Beatrice Court, and they told me that house cost them like $67,000.
Damn.
$67,000 in today's market. That area, that house, that square footage, easily like I was gonna say like 800 racks.
All day.
Pelado, bro. So yes, there is truths to that, but that's not a generational gap. That's just life, bro. That's a LIVIN.
It's just what they don't understand though is like they're always like, well, how come you don't have these things? Why don't you do this thing?
Your
Like,
parents tell you that?
It's so much easier. For a little while they did, but I think my parents got it.
Yeah.
Like, whereas like it's not that fucking easy anymore. I mean, it's still doable. Like you just gotta fucking grind and get there, but like it's not the same way they had it. Or another instance, all right. Raising kids, they see different values in raising their kids as we do.
Go
Like
ahead.
things like they tried to limit screen time for us as kids. What was that? They had TV, maybe a video game system to be like, you can't have too much of that.
But
They
even
weren't
then, I remember they would
everywhere.
just plop us in front of the TV, and that would be it. I didn't-
Sometimes, yeah.
But
My
there was
kid-
also the desire of being outside that
Oh, yeah.
I feel like kids don't have now. And I don't know if that is hand in hand with growing up
Well,
with a
times have
screen.
gotten crazier,
But, like,
too,
all I
like,
want to do was be outside.
You used to be able to
Wait.
go outside and play, and there weren't so many
Fucking
cars driving down
I
your
want to
street.
skate. I want to
like,
go ride
yeah.
my dirt bike. I
have
wanna go do
times
shit
gotten
like that.
crazier. I feel like we are perceived to assume that things have gotten crazier because cameras are always on and we catch more shit on camera.
And you see shit
There was
from
grimy
all
shit
over
going
the
on back
country.
there, fool. Some of the most grimy shit that ever happened were two young boys being kidnapped here and ultimately, met their maker. And that happened here in Chula Vista. So,
Stranger danger has always been
yeah.
a thing, but like they're always just like, well, oh, you're letting him watch the tablet again? Oh, he's gonna have the phone again? It's like, yeah, you're addicted to that shit too. Like, unfortunately, we're all like in this generation now where it's like,
That's
you can't
true.
fucking help it. This shit's crack.
I think it's the same evils, just masked differently. Like what kind of movies did you watch when you were growing up? Did you watch some outlandish shit? I watched The Exorcist.
I would try to
fool.
sneak some shit sometimes.
Like
yeah.
I watched the fucking Exorcist growing
Yeah.
up. There's no way in hell myself or wifey would let them watch The Exorcist. I felt cringe letting them watch Stand By Me this weekend with me.
Why?
Because there's some outlandish parts in there. Just the humor and the shit. I was like, all right, dude, they dropped that.
Forget.
They dropped that F word hard.
Yeah.
dog.
Jeez.
The hard F one.
Which
dog.
the one that ends in T?
Yes, se mero, dog.
Hey.
and they would say it, and the kids would kind of like
Means
and
cigarette in
and
England.
I'd be like, I don't know.
It was the 50s.
Yeah. So and you watch these movies and you're like, oh my god, like these dudes, they say some shit that we all said growing up. Let's not be fucking weenies. We
be honest.
don't like. We would say shit like when we were growing up, like, hey, what? I would call my friend. Hey, what's up? Can you play? No. Damn, why you being? Let's go play. He's like, I can't play. I was like, ah. So everything like that. Every other phrase was that.
And
Stop
our
being
kids
gay
would
and
never
kiss me.
talk like that.
Yeah, and
Which makes me also think they might not be like the partiers.
I'm more concerned, not necessarily with the generational gap between my parents and me, because I also fucking party with my parents. I'm weird, I guess, because I see eye to eye with a lot of things with my parents.
I just partied with your parents. Your parents are fun as shit.
Yeah, like I hang out with my parents. I see a bigger generational gap with my kids and us, because I already see them being a little more sensitive and touched in with their emotions than I was at their age. Like at their age, I didn't give a fuck, dog. My mom would say, and I was a good kid. My mom would say, I need you back here before the street lights come on. And if not, you're going to get in trouble. Like that was legit. It's not a cliche. It's not like, oh, the street lights are on. You better be home. This one time I didn't. I had a neighbor named Felipe who later turned out to have their family were all drug runners and shit.
Hell yeah.
They lived up the
Shout out
street from us.
Felipe.
Shout out Felipe.
Hey.
and the
Shout out
crew.
Felipe. Where Felipe at, dog?
I fucking probably incarcerated.
Yeah, dog. Put money on his books, bro.
Morte. And I went skating. I said, fuck it, I'm going skating. I went skating and I was probably Sonny's age. I was probably like 10.
Night skate. at
Night
10.
skating, bro. And I lived on a hill called Baylor. Steep ass hill. College Estates in Bonita. My parents worked hard.
Sold the house there.
My parents worked hard, bro. And I got home whistling Dixie and having a blast. Me vale verga la vida. I'm 10 years old. My grandma probably made albondigas. I'm going to have a fucking feast.
Just learned to varial.
What's up?
Just learned how to
And
varial.
I was ollieing up and down the street, so I didn't eat. I was like, doing my thing. Came home, had a blast. My mom was waiting for me. Mijo, vete pa tu cuarto. I was like, oh, shit. She told me in Spanish. She was like, Esteban, súbete a tu cuarto. And I was like, oh, shit.
It's about to go down.
Ya le cayó caca la leche. In my head, I knew things were about to go sideways. So I go up in my room, and she's like, ¿Qué es lo que te dije? What did I tell you? Lo primero que te dije es que no te quedes tarde en las calles. Más con ese niño. She's like, I told you, don't hang out late. Especially with that fucking kid. Like, because that kid was like 4 or 5 years older than me.
Felipe's misunderstood,
Felipe-
dog.
Felipe-
That fool Felipe's misunderstood.
Nah,
dog.
dude. Felipe used to bully me until I got my cousins involved. Then Felipe came.
It'd be like
he
that.
had his fucking moment and come
Get
in.
your cousins
Oh,
involved.
Steve's cool now.
Yeah,
Get
it's
your
like-
cousins involved, dog.
And she went in my room and she spanked me with a belt, bro.
Qué rico.
I've never been it. Qué rico.
What the fuck?
Qué rico that my mom.
Oh no, just in general.
Garcia's a
Sorry,
general.
that was a reaction. I apologize, dog.
I got spanked with a belt, bro, and I heard her whimpering. What the fuck are you crying about? Like, I'm the one getting hit. I'm getting spanked, And I didn't cry. I was like, whatever. This
So
is
she like promised herself like I was never gonna
like,
do
I was
this.
Like, this is cosquillitas. These are like little
Pero
fucking.
le vas a picar.
Yeah, it's like, this is tickling, She's like, mijo, it is just, it hurts me that I have to do this to you. Why can't you just be a good listener? And I said, motherfucker, I am. I didn't do shit. I came back a little late. I'm sorry. And that was it, man. If I do that shit, I can't. Bro, what do they call it? Borreguito. My dad will pull their toes, right? Borreguito. Or we'll do little fucking, like, what are they called? Native American burns. Indigenous people burns on their heart.
God, dude.
And, dude, they have a meltdown. Like it's crazy. Like I don't think they can hang, and that's why I want to toughen my boys up.
So
So
I have cousins to fuck them up.
they are the cousins that fuck them up, bro.
I was the youngest in the family, dog. So I got my ass beat all the time.
Good.
So I'm
Me
soft
too.
now, I think.
No, I got beat up growing up. Not by the cousins that were from here. My cousins in Mexicali. They were just different. They were wired different, bro. They were used to taking Kawasaki bottles to the corner store and getting fucking change for them and taking them back to buy more. I wasn't used to that shit.
Abarrotes.
Dude, they seen some things. So I would get fucking punked. They gave me, they nicknamed me Mayonesa. They nicknamed me Leche Face. Like, that's where all that shit came. They nicknamed me Gerber, dude. I was constantly getting clowned. What's up, perro? I have no problem. I've overcome these
Takes
things.
a big man to admit these things.
I've overcome these
It's a moment
things.
of
Everything's
strength.
about how light
This
skinned
a
and cute you
fear-me-ass
are, dog. All
moment
your
right
nicknames
now.
are about you being light skinned and cute.
Yeah, right?
It was terror. I was terrorized.
Yeah, I was
They told me how
terrorized.
light skinned and cute I was the whole time growing up.
They were
The
exemplifying
fuck?
how different I was to them.
Oh, that's what it is.
You know,
Got
like
it.
I am the outsider. I'm the one that doesn't look like them. You know, they're more Mexican. They're more this. They're
Your whole
more
family looks
that.
like Chicali or what?
My dad's side, they're from Chicali, and they
can
all
see
look
that.
like that. They all look like my dad.
big-ass
bro.
fucking
They're-
stash.
sí, mijo. And they all talk like in cursive. Mijo, ¿cuándo vas a venir a Chicali para ir a la pinche aquella borratería? Unas caguamitas, unas
That
caguamitas.
cadence, dog.
And I was like, yeah, man. It's like, and my wife was like, you talk like that too? Why are you talking shit?
Yeah.
And it's like, I barely talk like that. These motherfuckers, they talk in cursive, and it's like they're singing and shit. So yeah, I mean, I'd love to take my kids and just drop them in fucking Guadalajara. Drop them in fucking Ensenada, bro. Just leave them there.
But that's what they used to do. Like, they used to send us out for vacation. Te vas a ir con tu tío 3 semanas. You're like, what the fuck?
Apparently,
Like, he's
white-
gonna toughen you up.
Yeah, and then you go live in fucking Ameca, Jalisco for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, learn some shit.
Change
like
your
this.
life.
Yeah, dog. That
Change
shit was
your
tight.
life.
I want to go back.
Apparently, my wife and my sister-in-law were being little hoochies when they were growing up, and they got shipped to fucking Guadalajara for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, come back.
Yeah, they came back. She met me. Sup then? You know?
Dude, mine was lame. I went to Wisconsin.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Did you
But I
fucking-
shot guns.
Yeah.
I drove go-karts.
They taught you how to be a school shooter. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you, fool.
No, I was a terrible shot, dude. I was a terrible shot. More a bow and arrow guy.
More of a bow and arrow. They taught you to be a Joe Rogan fan.
Yeah. Yeah. But pre Joe Rogan.
Oh man. So yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. It's like my parents and me, I get along with them. I have homies who don't get along with their parents. And to each their own, you know, but fortunately, knock on wood, I get along with my parents. And, you know, they call me on my bullshit now more than when I was younger. They let me get away with shit because they weren't involved too much, you know. They did what I feel they perceived was the right thing to do. Now I
Do
don't
you feel like you're more involved?
with my kids.
Yeah, that like.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and if I'm comparing parallel to my dad with me, to them, fuck yeah. Yeah, my dad would pick me up and take me to soccer, take me all the sports, but there was no like communicating. There was no meaningful conversation at this age that I'm having with them that they're having over there.
I could attest to it. I've seen you do it.
Yeah, like they fucking love me, dude. It's weird. Like they respond to me. They interact with me. Like right now, especially since wifey's out of town,
They model their
dude,
life.
they've been spending the night in my bed, you know, in our bedroom, just hanging out. Daddy, we just want to be close to you. And they get all close and start hugging me, kissing me. I was like, oh, you little weenies. Get out of here. And I never stop. But no, I mean, like, I didn't do that shit. You know? It was just different. It was different. And I celebrate that shit. I need that. I need more. Because they're little boys, man. I've seen some little boys.
I feel like that's the shit that makes us happier than the generation before us too. Like they missed out on it, you know. Like if they would have just like embraced that fucking joy of like, dude, it's like putting your kid to sleep all the time.
Why? How do you hang out with your son?
I hang out with him all day, dude. Like,
But how?
before,
Like, what?
Dude, from the moment we wake up, he comes into our room, he like wakes us up, and then it's go time. We fucking do like breakfast and like hang out. We do little exercises in the morning. We'll go for like walks, do whatever, and then we come back. It's lunchtime, hang out, watch a little bit of like Bluey or something, and then we go play toys. Like I remember my parents like sitting down playing toys with me like that, and then like sure they did at some point, but like it probably stopped.
Like my dad never played video games with me.
Fuck
fool.
no.
Oh yeah.
That was not something, you know, like
El Nintendo.
yeah, Nintendo.
El Nin-
I finally got my dad to get an
Nintendo.
Xbox like in his late 60s or early 60s, but I was like, come on, man, just play some fucking golf with me or something. Like, we can
Whatever,
do
fool. You
this.
got your dad a fleshlight, you nasty guy.
We played that too.
You got him over.
The self-cleaning ones, those are sick, dog.
Yeah, they're good.
What?
Farrah Abraham edition, you know what I'm talking
No, Farrah. I know who Farrah Abraham
about? Yeah,
is.
that was
She
you
was
can do
the,
with or without the butt.
Okay, you can't call me weird for knowing Goop
Backdoor
now.
Teen
okay?
Mom.
Yeah, the
Backdoor Teen Mom, dude.
No, not that fucker.
Well, that's what it was called. That's what her video's called.
No, but I know her from like the real show. What was the show called?
Teen Mom.
Was it just
no
Teen
Backdoor?
Mom?
Yeah.
Hey,
It was,
she
it was originally it was 16 and pregnant.
That's the show.
And then Teen Mom.
She
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the weirdest one of all, fool.
That's my shit, dog. I love that shit, bro.
So she became a porn star.
Yeah, yeah. And so she tried to do it where it was gonna be a leak, but she hired a porn star to do it with her.
Okay.
Pinche garrote, güey. Like,
ahead.
otro pedo. You know
As
what I'm
you would
talking
want if you're gonna put out a sex tape.
Hey, dude, why every time you come on here, you look like El Pirata de Culiacán, fool. Yeah, look at you, look at you.
No, like I went back to the fucking side. No more Puerto Rican lineup though.
No, fool, just the fucking, look at you. You look like a mob boss with that big old belly, fool. Look at you wearing Cortezes. What the fuck is going on?
These are the fucking.
Damn.
I was running.
I felt like running. Jenny.
I know what
No, that
love
movie's
is.
fucked up. Can we watch that after kids?
Forrest Gump?
Ooh, that's a good one,
Because that
too.
movie's got some like sad undertones, dog.
Yeah, I think they're up
Almost
there.
everybody in that life exploited that poor dude with autism, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking? Yes or no, Gus? Yes or no, dude? Hey, I got AIDS now. You mind taking care of this kid? You remember that shit, dude? That shit was what?
Hey, your mother really
I
likes you.
mean,
You think I can show Forrest Gump to the kids or not yet?
dude, that
like
shit
that
was
at all.
wild, bro.
Forrest, your mom really likes you.
stupid?
Your mom really takes an interest in your education.
I did not understand that part for the longest time, like until like
you
almost
never-
being an adult,
shit.
and then like as soon as it happened and I got it, I was like, oh, he's not just making a weird sound. Like I thought it was just Forrest being weird to scare him away,
Forrest being weird.
and I just thought it was like a fucking like defense tactic that I could use, like if someone was like being mean to me or something. I was like,
Damn, she
oh,
was
if I'm
getting
just super
piped
weird,
down in
they'll
that
go
movie,
away.
dog. I forgot about that.
Oh, man. Jenny was a hoe.
Jenny was a
Jenny was a
hoe
hoe, fool.
with all kinds of like.
Forrest tried to save her multiple times.
came from
bro.
a very
dude, she was going through it, bro. And I get it. She had a tough childhood. That little house she threw the rocks at or whatever.
What
But
is,
like,
what's the
God
little
damn.
prayer that she said? Jesus Christ Almighty, send me far, far away.
Dear God, please make me a bird so I can fly far away from this place. I say that to myself a lot.
Oh shit, dude.
How is that movie would get? That's a cancelable movie,
He
bro.
smashed once, huh?
What do you mean?
Like he only smashed the one
The
time when they had the
values
kid,
in that
No,
movie,
no.
though, like-
They smashed when he went to her college and it was raining.
and then they smashed
They-
again after the
Yeah,
Washington
they,
Memorial
they,
thing.
They was. I think.
I
like,
think yeah. I think he just saw. the headlights.
Yeah, he got a little excited early.
Yeah.
I
And he,
think-
He didn't have his blue
this never
chew.
happens. Like,
Jenny would throw the courtesy pity one every time that she
that
would
he would
see him.
No.
I don't think they ever did. They
I
got
don't
close. She was a
think so.
tease.
Yeah?
She was
Yeah,
an awful
I think
tease.
she
So
just
did he
showed
die
him
of
things.
AIDS or what did she die of?
Yeah,
She
well,
died
that's
of
the
AIDS. He
under-
didn't die of AIDS.
Breaking news. I don't think she did. If you read the book, losers, you'll
There's
see.
a book?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna-
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's not
coaching
necessarily
swine.
AIDS that she had. It was like a disease, another one.
Yo,
it
Tom
could have been leukemia.
Tom
is
Hanks
what
is the
they
GOAT,
alluded
huh?
to. Tom Hanks.
I think
fucking
the
gets
year
down.
that movie came out, he dropped like 3 bangers, dog. It was like he went on a Lil Wayne run,
Yeah.
like Lil Wayne in 06.
If it
or
wasn't the same year, it
2010.
was shortly after they did Toy Story.
I'm big.
I mean,
That's the movie I like.
Dude,
Big, yeah.
that
You tell me Tom
that
Hanks,
Tom
I'll tell you
Hanks
big.
run,
The Money Pit was sick.
bro. That
Fucking-
guy's the GOAT, bro.
when his best friend was Wilson.
Let me
¿Cómo
see.
se llama esa pinche película?
Oh,
Castaway.
Castaway.
Castaway,
That
dog.
movie was sick.
Dude, I'm
fool.
telling you.
That was a sick movie.
All right, hold on. Let me do it in order. 'Cause
All
this
right,
fool,
let's see.
this
Turner
fool,
and
he's
Hooch?
some bangers,
All
dog.
right, let's go, bro. Take
I'm
it
working on it, motherfucker. Hold on, I'm Fandango.
Fandango. IMDb, fool.
IMDb all day. Dude.
Jesus
Yeah, over
Christ.
Fandango, you think?
Trust me, bro. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I just
All
said
right, 90 in 94. All right, 93 he dropped Sleepless in Seattle and
Banger.
Philadelphia.
Ooh,
A League-
Philadelphia,
A League of
bro.
Their Own.
Oh,
Joe
whack.
versus the volcano. That was all.
Whack, whack,
in
whack.
What? Fuck you. Forrest Gump,
Okay.
Apollo 13,
Yes.
Toy Story.
You've got mail.
all in 1 year, dog. Then that thing you do and you've got mail. The
That
cellular
thing
closet.
you
Ooh, you got
do,
mail.
fool. You
Bro.
got mail. When he
mail?
lives in the airport, that one? The
terminal.
terminal. That
Bro.
one's good. Go to the beginning.
His first year
Yeah,
here
yeah,
is
yeah.
He Knows You're Alone. He played Elliot,
Okay, don't know.
classic rascal.
Go ahead,
Just
go
kidding.
ahead.
Classic rascal story.
I have no idea what the fuck that movie is.
A
dog.
classic coming of age tale.
Mazes and Monsters?
Nah.
No clue. Bachelor Party?
Okay, I remember that one.
Yeah.
The 84. I was negative
That's
5.
when he started popping off then, because Bachelor Party was a big one.
Splash?
Splash.
Oh yeah, with the mermaid with what was that? Perfect 10 model.
No,
Mermaid.
I don't think I've ever watched that.
Daryl Hannah. Gus, I love you. Go
The
ahead.
Man with One Red Shoe?
No.
That was a flop.
The Money Pit?
Yeah, good one.
Nothing in Common?
Good one.
Dragnet. I watched that. I watched it with my dad, actually. Punchline?
No.
Big?
Yes.
Turner
where
and
it starts.
Hooch?
Turner and Hooch, all right.
Big and Turner and Hooch were same year. The Burbs?
Burbs, yes. Who's a better actor then? Tom Hanks? Bobby De Niro?
Different.
No.
Robert De Niro
Different.
plays more characters, where Tom Hanks is just kind of Tom Hanks.
Because I can go ahead and scrum-diddly-umptious you a list of Bobby De Niro bangers.
But they're all mainly, I feel like there's a lot of mob.
Oh, really? Well, let me hit you with this one, sir, where he's like, I'm no wild trash piece of shit, counselor. Remember what Nick Nolte is his fucking, he puts him away. I'm trying to remember the name of the movie.
Oh,
right
wait, I
now.
thought-
Cape Fear. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Cape Fear is awesome, bro. Cape Fear is nothing like what he has done in his past.
Okay, let's try to reverse them. This is how we're gonna know who's the
Okay,
better one.
all right.
Could you what Robert De Niro role could you see Tom Hanks playing, and what Tom Hanks role could you see Robert De Niro playing?
Well, you forget.
I want to see Robert De Niro play Woody.
Okay, Robert De Niro has he has done comedy, bro.
Yeah.
He's done analyze this, analyze that.
Holy
he's done the Fockers, Meet the
shit,
Fockers.
dude.
But he always plays like
Bro,
a
he's
hard and
done
like
a million movies.
That's what I'm saying.
Holy
Kinda guy, you
shit,
know,
it's
like-
just
Look at for me,
wild.
Robert De Niro second to none, dog. Look at
They're both
analyze
good.
this.
They're both good.
Look at Godfather 1, Godfather 2.
Taxi Driver was a fucking
Oh
banger.
yeah, put him in that one.
The Deer Hunter. Hello, bro.
Raging Bull,
Raging
obviously.
Bull?
The King of Comedy was really good.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I don't know. I don't think we have a winner because I can't reverse either of them.
No.
They're both good.
Yeah, they do
Tie.
their thing. They
Bro,
do
this
their
is
thing.
crazy.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's
Sorry,
go-
dog. This
Because
is
we
wild.
can name these movies all day long.
Yeah.
And
Obviously
Robert
a
De
Bronx
Niro
Tale.
will just shit all over Tom Hanks. In my humble opinion. In my humble opinion. What is Tom Hanks' best movie?
Forrest
In your
Gump.
opinion? Okay, Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Boom. So Forrest Gump.
Is that what he won the Oscar for? Have they both won
He won
Academy
something.
Awards?
Oh yeah, Bobby De Niro won for Deer Hunter.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So Forrest Gump versus what is Robert De Niro's best movie?
Casino?
Because
It's gotta be Casino or
Ace Rothstein
Goodfellas.
is dope. Goodfellas
Should've stayed in-
is dope.
should've
dog.
stayed in food and beverage.
A lot of people forget the movie Heat.
That was the one I was talking
that
about.
movie Heat,
Anything
boys.
that you're ready to leave in, yeah,
Let's
that whole
not-
fucking
If you
speech.
feel the heat around the corner, are you willing to leave anything you loved in the 30 seconds flat?
Yeah, that whole fucking
I'm leaving all these kids, bro. Wifey too. All of them.
Okay.
No, no,
I'm like, verga, I'm like, that's
Maybe Robert De Niro has more iconic roles.
Like,
I don't know. Forrest Gump is like,
But it's
These are the
Tom Hanks
Forrest
has
Gumps.
some like some fucking huge roles too, but like everything, almost everything that Robert De Niro's done has been like an iconic role. Even the Meet the Fockers dad, dude. Like
dude, he did that movie with like Grandpa something like recently with
Yeah.
fucking
Grandpa.
Yeah.
Bad Grandpa.
Yeah.
That
Bad
was
Grandpa,
pretty
yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
He's humping the girl.
Hey, fool, he's 80 years old.
yeah.
He
He's
is
good.
80 years old.
Looks good,
dog.
too.
How old is Tom Hanks?
67.
Tom Hanks?
67, Tom Hanks? All right.
60
cool.
what?
Damn, I did not see that
And
coming either.
instead of
Makes me feel
watching us
old.
fumble through this fucking internet, why don't you just jump on there and look it up for us, bro?
He's no Jamie.
Got you. I got
Jesus
you.
Christ, bro. Okay.
All
Those
right.
are favorite movies. What is a perfect album?
Yeah, perfect album. Number 10's not number 10's. It's
The
perfect
Carter
10's.
3, Lil Wayne.
That you can listen to that shit.
You
from-
literally can't skip a song on the Carter 3.
from beginning to end. That's what you're going with. All right. Who do you go with?
I have a lot, dude.
No, just go with one real quick.
the first one, I'm doing it on Saturday. Dookie.
Dookie.
Dookie. It's a perfect album.
That is a coming of age fucking album right there, dude.
And like
He
you
would
can't
go to the
skip-
bathroom right when we're gonna ask him a fucking question. Look, and he couldn't wait 2 seconds to do perico.
He
fool.
said
Look at
Lil Wayne, and then he had to go pee.
That's the fattest coke fucking guy I've ever seen in my life, bro.
From
Come
Lil Wayne to
on.
Lil Wang, huh?
Okay, I would go with, you know what? You're gonna laugh at me. Haas Lagwagon.
I wouldn't
When that album came out, Haas Lagwagon, I can still listen to that shit from the beginning to the end. But I have different genres of shit. Like I have a what is that? The Living End, self-titled. The Living End. That is awesome. I can listen to that one from beginning to end. Chalino Sanchez, 1992, Recordando a Chalino. Like it's all of his fucking greatest hits. Boom, boom, boom. I love that one. Top notch.
Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg.
Okay,
That one
okay.
was like formative to what I do because after that, like I've put skits in almost every fucking recording I've ever done.
Chronic.
Yeah,
You know-
Chronic 2001,
No,
Chronic,
the
the
original
regular
Chronic. The one in 1994 that came out. I was in 7th grade, middle school. Mr. Montoya was my math teacher, and he was going on a rant about make sure you guys, after you go into a gym class and you take a shower, that you dry in between your toes because that's how fungus grows. Like, what the fuck is this
Okay,
old
those are
dude
nail
talking
right there.
about? And then next to me was Reggie Garcia, the homie right now. We were
Shout
in a
out, Reggie.
class called ISP, Independent Study Period, and his Reggie Garcia, and I'm Steve Garcia, and he was like, hey, bro, have you heard this? And it was like, fucking nothing but a G thing, dog. So I can listen to that whole album from top to bottom simply because it's nostalgic. Dude, I
Right.
just told you about Mr. Montoya and his nasty ass feet, bro. The fuck?
My first Jeep, the CD player broke with the Chronic 2001 in there, so it was
Yeah.
all I could listen to.
Chronic
And we could
2001 is
fucking-
good, but the Chronic
Yeah.
is otro pedo.
Oh yeah, that's the original.
A ver, muñeco. I already named Recordando Chalino, 1992. I can list that one up and down.
Vicente Fernandez en vivo en Foro Sol.
Okay.
Have you seen
Vivo.
that? With mariachi? Dog. Whoo.
Real shit?
Strictly bangers. Like,
Alright.
and it's the full things on YouTube. So you can watch the Saturday morning, dog.
What's a perfect 10 that you have that other people wouldn't even know about?
The weirdest one? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the fucking orchestra soundtrack.
Dude,
That shit is
Tarzan soundtrack goes off too with fucking Phil Collins.
fucking Danny Elfman's
Dude,
Pee Wee Herman's Big
banging.
Adventure soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like all
The
listen
Blues,
to
the
all
Blues
these-
Brothers soundtrack.
Okay, what's in that? No,
Oh,
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
For sure.
Blues
Soundtracks
Brothers-
are kind of like cheating though, because those are like designed.
Yeah.
To
But-
be
I mean,
fucking-
but in the
Forrest
Blues
Gump,
Brothers-
if it's not a perfect 10, then it's
Forrest Gump soundtrack is pretty fucking top notch, bro.
Yeah.
it has a lot of fucking hits.
Guardians of
on
the
it.
Galaxy,
Top
all
Gun,
of their
one
soundtracks.
and
The
two,
original
yeah.
Top Gun
Yeah.
soundtrack is really good.
You waited this whole time to chime in and just say the
Top Gun.
I'm waiting, bro. I'm like playing hopscotch
This
over here with
motherfucker
y'all
said-
motherfuckers.
Look
bro.
at his sweatshirt. He has a
I
top
am
10.
the man who will fight for your honor. I'll be your hero. You waited this whole fucking time, bro.
I'm like dipping and diving right
Do
here.
your
dude.
thing,
like,
man.
My top albums. It's a mixtape actually. No Ceilings by Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Also, what's that Beastie Boys one?
License to
Ill
Ill.
communication.
License to
License to
Ill.
Ill.
Front to back, dude. Also, if you're in the chat, we have some people. Mac Miller, Swimming.
Oh,
Okay,
bro,
time
that
out.
album is so fucking
Generational
good.
gap.
Typing out,
Because
Yeah.
I
typing
never
out.
listened
Dude,
to Mac
Mac
Miller.
Miller's so fucking
I
dope,
never
bro.
listened to Mac Miller.
Mac Miller's
good.
so fucking
So
dope.
It's time to bridge
talented.
the gap. We'll go check this shit out. It'll be like our book club. We'll have
So
a music
dope, bro.
club.
We also have Dookie from Sammy. I also like Kerplunk.
That's 2 votes for
to be
Dookie.
honest.
40
The
Ounces
best
to
green-
Freedom by Sublime was a
Front
sick
to
ass
back.
album. Like,
Hey.
I know
Yeah,
you hate
yeah,
Sublime, dog,
yeah,
but that
yeah.
album was the shit, dude.
Here's one
We
you're gonna
also
laugh
got
at.
Get
Famous Monsters by the Misfits.
I don't like the Misfits.
That was the era where fucking
Get Rich or
Danzig
Die
was
Trying
out and
by
fucking
Curtis
Michael
50
Graves
Cent
was
Jackson.
in before he went on Michael Graves.
I like Mexican music, fool.
Me too, dog.
I like
Hey.
Mexican music. I could go down the list of fucking music all day on that shit, bro.
Yo,
For
is that
me,
the best
one.
rap beef?
I like
for
this
me, that's the
discussion.
one, bro.
Yo, was that the best rap beef? Jay-Z versus Nas?
Nah.
And
We
they-
were talking about the rap beef yesterday.
Cool.
Terror Squad against G Unit.
We were. You and I were.
Yeah, I feel like that one, if it didn't get squashed ASAP, that shit could have gone sideways and there could have been bloodshed all over
It's
the place.
sick that
bro.
50 squashed it because you don't take him as the kind of guy to.
You sent me that
seek out
video,
for
right?
beef or
50 and
beef.
Ja
Yeah.
Rule had a good one.
They'll never end it.
bucks,
They'll
like the
never,
first-
dude. That
first few
full
rows of a
that
concert
shit,
and
because they
just
were on
left them
Groupon.
open.
That's fucking hilarious.
I would do that to Barry, but let's be real.
I don't
Also,
see-
Ja Rule
My
went
shows are
corny
free.
after
They're for
the
the
first
people.
Fast and Furious, dog.
Nah,
As soon as he hit Monica on the first Fast and Furious, it was over for Ja's rap career.
best movie
What's my motherfucking
with
name?
a music fucking background to it. Get Rich or Die Trying is one of them.
That's in the chat too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great.
Yeah, Richard
fucking
Die Trying
one.
is a great album too.
The Doors with fucking Val Kilmer. Puta, that's a very good one.
Walk the Line.
Walk the Line,
Cash
Johnny
movie was
Cash.
so good.
Ray con el pinche Jamie Foxx.
Bro, that was
That's a
insane how
good
good
one.
he did that.
What else we got out
Walk
there?
Hard, Dewey Cox story.
That's so good.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You don't
No,
want
it
to try
sounded
this.
hilarious.
You don't want to try this, Dewey. What
want
does it
this.
do? It makes you feel good.
Only 2 kind of people know the karate: the king and the Chinese. Okay, Jack White plays Elvis in that movie, and that's his one line. He's like, "Oh, it's perfect."
Jack
egg.
Black.
Jack Black.
Tenacious
Tenacious D,
D.
Pick of Destiny.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I can listen to that shit from. I don't think it's the Pick of Destiny. It's the one before
Tenacious
that.
D.
Just Tenacious D, self-titled, where Wonder Boy is on there, Tribute is on there,
Goodbye,
Cock
sausage.
push-ups,
Your butt cheeks
Fuck her
is
gently,
warm. Yeah.
fucking Kielbasa. You don't always have to fuck her hard. Like all those things. Fucking karate, I'll kick
Yeah,
your
that's
ass.
a perfect 10 for sure.
You know what? That might be a top 3 for me all
But wait,
time.
you went different genres because that's like a music movie. That's not like an
No, no,
autobiography
no,
versus like Get Rich or Die Trying, Walk the Line, etc.
I went back to Tenacious D, the actual perfect
So
album.
Blues Brothers.
Okay, you like Blues Brothers?
Blues Brothers is
I
shit,
never
dog.
watched
That's
that
my
movie.
white side. You know what I'm talking about.
White side fool. You're like a
Dan
big
Aykroyd
fucking
is in there.
Shout out
flower
Ward Owen
tortilla.
Smith the fourth, my godfather.
That's his name?
Yeah.
All right, good for
Yes,
you.
tight.
All right, I was gonna talk about the angry golfer, reminiscent of Gus golfing on the
Took
golf
your
course.
shirt off, dog?
I've been to heaven. I'm gonna fight God.
Look at this.
What part of Florida do you think he's from?
stacked.
Oh
bro.
man, the worst
That's
part.
Jacksonville activities right there.
That's the worst part of Florida.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Thank you for tuning in. It was another episode that was amazing with 2 mediocre couch guests today. But if you put them together, they
The couch is comfy. I think we're putting people to sleep.
I'm gonna start kicking it, dog.
I'm gonna bring in somebody on Thursday, and we're gonna do we will definitely do an interview on Thursday. So be ready, Angel. Clear your schedule. We'll bring somebody in on Thursday. We'll have a nice little interview, and we'll get back to two a weeks.
Yep.
2 a weeks. Spread them cheeks. Enjoy the show. Talk to you later.
You gotta do better about promoting your shit, bro.
It's kind of like sneaking in there.